Well then.
I mean, I'm not mad about it.
Well, an interesting turn of events here, but hang on a second. Getting word that I do believe this is going to happen.
Well, you're not going to get any objection out of anybody in the ring.
It is official. It is now a triple threat tag team match.
Well, to my point earlier today, Eric Surge said he had no problem taking a pit stop, facing off against the Jakes before earning a shot at the tag team gold, but it looks like they're going to get it here tonight.
Both of the Jakes went flying over the top rope here, but the Only Bros stand tall.
They got to pay attention to what's going on behind them. Oh, wait a minute. That's Sergeant Toatelli.
How'd you like to run into that in a dark alley?
Yeah, I'd rather not.
These are not two men you can turn your back on, and the Only Bros going to find that out here tonight. These are not just another couple of goons that you can have your way with. Right now, Eric Surge and Anthony Toatelli on the attack.
Surge now a handful of hair, and Boy Toy Troy hard into the top turnbuckle.
Toatelli sending Prime across the ring to that top buckle as well. You know, these two men very well could have had the tag team championships around their waist here tonight if it hadn't have been for the two Jakes of the trifecta, which you can't really be a trifecta if there's only two of you.
Well, in their minds, I guess they have a split personality between the two of them, so I guess that makes a third now, doesn't it?
Six one way, half a dozen the other.
I genuinely believe after the spear that we saw from Anthony Toatelli last week that we were truly on the verge of new tag team champions, but now the Jakes.
Look out here!
Toatelli
steps.
Hard into those steps he goes, and man, just like that, Toatelli's taken out of this thing, and that forearm from Surge.
Unforgiving steel here on the outside, and now Surge taking out both members of the Only Bros on his own.
Eric Surge standing tall in the ring, and bell rings. This one officially underway now because we have three competitors, a man from each team in the ring.
Well, as we make our way to the 4th of July weekend, we've already got fireworks here tonight on Rise as Jake Painter now the big chop to the well.
Yeah, it didn't work, but going to the eyes does. Tag made, in comes Lawless.
Jake Painter just doesn't care. Right there in front of the referee, he could care less.
Yeah, but it's a triple threat tag team contest. I mean, the rules are a little bit more relaxed than they normally would be.
But does he ever follow the rules? I mean, really?
No.
Neither one of the Jakes follow the rules.
Look,
ever.
man, rules are just suggestions made up by other people. Who are you to tell me how to live my life?
Well.
And now Eric Surge is going to try to take Jake Lawless. Oh, God! And beat the life out of him in the corner of the Only Bros.
Oh, we saw right there. Star player Prime made the tag to Jake Lawless. And that's going to be an interesting dynamic here in this matchup. You have to be very mindful of your positioning in the ring because at any moment, just like we just saw, a blind tag could be made.
A blind tag made, and
it rocked Prime a little bit there too, though.
Well, I don't think Surge was expecting Prime to come off with a crossbody right in front of him, but, you know, sometimes you got to throw caution to the wind, and right now the wind's getting kicked out of star player Prime.
Well, the thing we haven't seen in this match so far is Jake Painter starting to work over either Prime's back or Boy Toy Troy's back. The back-breaking artist is so effective when he goes to work on that back. We'll see it at some point, I'm sure. Look out, Flapjack down.
Boy Toy Troy, the legal man. Lawless doesn't realize it. Now Troy firing off with rights, but Jake Lawless putting the brakes on, sends Troy into the corner, charges back in. Troy gets the boots up.
Lawless, a former tag team champion in his own right, looking to regain gold, ducks out of the way of the crossbody.
Just the arrogance of these two men.
Now double team as both Jakes work over Boy Toy Troy here. Suplex.
He talked about earlier working over the lower back, and now the back-breaking artist.
Cover here.
The crowd's chanting Jake sucks, but I don't know which one they're mad at.
Both. I think they're
I think it's a tie.
Both. Yeah,
okay.
it's a tie.
All right, that's fair. I'll take that. Boy Toy Troy trying to use the ropes to pull himself back up to his feet as Jake Painter just stalking him now. And Painter choking Boy Toy Troy right in the ropes.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of aggression out of Jake Painter since joining forces with the trifecta. We've really seen a whole new side of him, and now, look, on the outside, Jake Lawless.
Man, come on.
That's just insult to injury.
And guys, still, Anthony Toatelli, we haven't seen hide nor hair from him since going into those steps out here on the floor still.
When those steel steps are unforgiving, I've been thrown into those things, and I lost a whole week.
There's no give whatsoever. Hold on.
Cover here in a 2. And Boy Toy able to get the shoulder up. Man, you got to give credit to the Only Bros, man, fighting champions.
Oh, absolutely. The Only Bros, a product of the OVW Academy, and they have fought and scraped and clawed to get to where they are. And having a tag team championship around your waist is an accolade that they understand is going to be able to elevate them in this sport of professional wrestling. The problem is, though, it also makes it a target.
That's exactly what it is, and I'm not sure how wise it was for the Only Bros. They've definitely got confidence since winning those championships.
Well, here we go to that low back. Jake Painter has started in for the cover here in a 2. This is what I talked about a moment ago. Jake Painter starting to work over the small of the back of Boy Toy Troy.
There's definitely a difference between having confidence and being overconfident. And then here tonight, the Only Bros looking to take on 2 of the top tag teams at one time. I'm not sure how wise this was.
Well, I mean, listen, they've never been known for making smart decisions, but
they'll never back down from a fight. That's the thing about the Only Bros. Doesn't matter how big you are, how mean you are, how scary you might look, the Bros are going to bring a fight to you, and the trifecta is taking a fight right now to Boy Toy as Prime just gets tossed out of the ring.
The trifecta have been so effective so far in this match, kind of running things, so to speak, for the majority of this thing. Have managed to stay in control. Snap suplex, and Boy Toy in trouble. Blatant double team here. Oh, man, very impressive from Lawless for the cover. 2.
Again, this is a triple threat tag team contest. It's not no disqualification, but the rules a little bit relaxed. It's hard to really keep control as a referee when you have 3 different teams of people trying to get involved into a matchup. It's a tough test.
Well, they still got to tag in and out. I mean, at the end
I'm not saying they don't have to tag in and out. I'm just saying you relax the rules a little bit. You let a little bit more fly because you know what's at stake in a contest like this.
Well, referee SK is indeed allowing some leeway. Boy Toy trying to fight back here. Couple of right hands to the midsection of Lawless. Off the ropes comes Trow. Man, he gets cut off.
That kitchen sink knee lift right to the abdomen, driving all of the wind and all of the fight out of Boy Toy Troy.
And just like that, the momentum back in the favor.
On the floor right in front of us. Anthony Toatelli's busting the brakes off of Jake Painter right now.
Toatelli's come back to life here after being driven into those steel steps just minutes ago.
Toatelli.
Lawless just talking
trash.
Yeah, and so is Lawless. Lawless telling him to get in there, but I don't see Lawless going out to help his partner.
Jake Lawless also doesn't realize the monster that's standing behind him.
Well, he's about to find out.
In the form of Da Bomb.
Oh, and a headbutt from behind.
And a hell of a right hand. Like a bomb going off. Now, and Da Bomb is going off. He's going off on Jake Lawless in the corner right now.
And now finds himself in the corner being stomped on by the former United States champion, Eric Surge, one of the best athletes here in OVW.
And again, snap suplex takes him over. Lawless in trouble.
Surge just so damn powerful, so explosive.
Meanwhile, Prime trying to get Boy Toy back up on the ring apron, trying to get his partner to rally here, and a big chop from Surge. Good Lord.
And look, like I said earlier, Surge is motivated. He thought he was going to earn himself a #1 contendership here in this matchup, and now title on the line.
Lawless got tagged in star player Prime, who looked like he didn't want to go in there.
Well, he didn't want to take another chop from Eric Surge.
And who can blame him?
Surge missing. Prime now in, catches him with a splash. A tag to Boy Toy now. Man, these kids are all heart. The newest blood in the ring, Josh. These are and they're the tag team champions, for God's sake.
That they are, and that means they have even more to prove every time they are out here.
Oh, connects with that spinning splash.
Quick tags made by the OVW Tag Team Champions now. Boy Toy Troy in the ring. Are they going to be able to muscle over
Eric
God. Surge?
Can they get him up here? Trying. Surge just so powerful, so heavy. Look out, Surge! Look at the power!
I'm not sure what the weight room looks like at Bro Code University, but they were unable to power up Eric Surge.
But Surge flinging both the Only Bros over, and now Surge is firing on all cylinders.
Unbelievable strength here from Eric Surge, just launching Troy into the corner.
Surge now lining him up. We've seen this before. Boom! Big back elbow and tag. Here comes Toatelli. The question is, how fresh is Toatelli after that shot with the steps? And Toatelli now scoops a Boy Toy. Samoan drop.
Eric Surge, legal man for his team. Oh, look at the look in Eric Surge's eyes. This could be all over but the crying for Boy Toy Troy.
Oh, he's going for the pounce, but Jake Painter tagged himself in.
Painter into the match.
Oh,
Surge with
super kick.
no idea.
Painter always an opportunist.
One of the most cerebral athletes in the locker room has him hooked.
Oh!
Painter butterfly backbreaker, pinpoint accuracy on a drop kick.
Trifecta in control now, in charge.
I think Jake Painter may have lost focus on who the legal man is.
Throw
rough
first.
landing for
Yeah,
Prime.
man. Prime throw first over that bottom rope there.
That'll definitely chop the air out of you. Speaking of which,
Painter tried to go for a backstabber. Didn't work. Surge held on. Surge enraged.
look at the intensity on the face of Eric Surge.
Eric Surge looking to send Jake Painter for a ride.
Good night.
Not where you want to be.
Painter trying to crawl over to Jake Lawless now and get that tag. And get
Lawless.
Lawless didn't look like he wanted to come in there.
Lawless
Lawless had to think about it, and Lawless made a mistake.
but grudgingly.
Did he just...
I think he did.
Oh! Eric Surge shoulder first to the post.
Well, we did just have Rikishi in the building,
Well,
but
yeah, briefly.
Wait a second. Star player Prime.
Look out, too. Oh!
Oh.
What a high knee. Prime could be out here, guys.
we've seen the Only Bros sneak away with victories.
Super kick.
I call Toatelli the Samoan sniper for a reason. Lawless never saw it coming.
Toatelli's taking too much time here, though. He needs to get on top of Lawless here.
He could be gearing up for that spear. Just like we saw last week, but this time.
Sent out of the ring by Prime.
Prime one step ahead, did not want to feel that spear once again.
But he is not capitalizing on this opening.
Oh!
Speaking of capitalizing,
A chain wrap fist to the head.
But wait a second, Prime lands on top of Lawless here. Painter doesn't sell. Only
his
Bros.
shoulders were down.
Only Bros. What?
Here are your winners, the Only Bros.
Painter doesn't realize what just
Prime
happened.
doesn't realize what just happened. Prime's out.
Prime knocked cold with that steel chain. Lawless doesn't even realize what's going on. The Only Bros, your winners here on Rise.
Find your fun and then some at Derby City Gaming and Hotel. Play the hottest games, sip the coolest cocktails, savor award-winning dining, live it up at the sports bar, then unwind in style. Book your getaway today at DerbyCityGaming.com. Now there's even more ways to spin and win at both thrilling Derby City Gaming Louisville locations with electronic roulette, horse-powered by historical horse racing. Play today and get the ball rolling on your next hot streak. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details.
I'm the voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and when the stars of OVW need to be announced to the ring, I'm the guy they call. But when your business needs to be announced to the world, I'm also the guy you call. With Minuteman Press, the official printer of OVW. Check out some of our work on the sponsor wall, in the entranceway, the announce desk, even some of the merchandise for our stars. And if we can do all this for OVW, imagine what we can do for you. Email me, ovw@minuteman.com. We design, print, and promote you, and OVW too.
Graduating debt-free is the best feeling through the Metro College program. You would be a package handler, you would work nights, and you get your weekly paycheck, 100% paid tuition, and bonuses for JCTC and U of L. Less than a year after I graduated, I bought a house on my own because of all the benefits that I received and the freedom that I had from graduating debt-free. I want to help any student get that same opportunity.
The Four Pegs Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Oh my God!
You see what I see?
Yeah, he's got those brass knucks. Do it! Oh! He caught it! He caught it! And throwing everything he's got. Oh my at the The birthday cake inadvertently makes contact with Tony Evans.
Fort Bend Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from the Hall of Fame city of Canton, Ohio, untouchable Tyler Jordan.
Welcome back into Rise, everybody. AJ McKay, Josh Ashcraft, Carmen Michael right along ringside. And man, Rise is off to a hot start tonight, and we are set for singles action, guys.
Tyler Jordan likes to call himself untouchable, but around these parts, the only thing untouchable is the ego that's getting out of control from Dustin Jackson.
That's true. That's very, very true. Dustin Jackson has been, well, I got to tell you, man, Dustin Jackson has been playing super dirty, even more so than normal. We'll talk about that in a second.
And his opponent from Louisville, Kentucky, Dustin Jackson.
To go from one of the most beloved superstars here at OVW to one of the most hated, Dustin Jackson is willing to do anything and everything to get the OVW Heavyweight Championship back, who currently is held by Jay De Niro. And man, after what we saw last week, Josh, I know you weren't here, but I know you had a chance to see what happened.
I was watching on an airplane on the way back to Louisville. And I tell you what, I heard something the other day that made a lot of sense and applies to Dustin Jackson. Dustin Jackson thinks he's hotter than snot on a silver platter, but this kid's nothing more than a booger on a paper plate. And he's a boil, a stain on the lineage of the OVW Heavyweight Championship.
Well, it's one thing to call yourself the greatest OVW Heavyweight Champion in history, but it's another thing to walk around with false claims. This man is claiming that he's undefeated by JBL, saying that JBL's afraid of him just because he's not the one who got pinned.
Well, he's an idiot.
Technically,
oh, nice shoulder tackle.
JBL didn't pin him. He's not wrong about that.
Well, that's
However,
true.
JBL being scared of him, highly doubt that.
There is no fear from JBL, I promise you that.
The only thing I think JBL fears is the anger of Ron Simmons.
Well, I got to tell you, that was a tag team match where Dustin's partner, man, beautiful drop kick from Tyler Jordan. Dustin's partner happened to be Cash Daniel. They lost the match. In the record books, it is a loss for Dustin Jackson and Cash.
And Dustin right to the throat of Tyler Jordan, taking all the oxygen away from him. Oh, the old Tracy Smothers, and now a huge chop across the chest. Lighten up Tyler.
Hard into the turnbuckle now goes Tyler Jordan. Dustin now measures him up and over, though.
Tyler Jordan, incredible athleticism here, has a huge opportunity here, whether you like Dustin Jackson or not, has an opportunity to put away a former heavyweight champion here.
Tyler Jordan has been away from OVW for a while, no stranger to OVW, but this has got to be a great opportunity for him. Imagine getting a win over the former heavyweight champion. This could be a huge stepping
Jackson,
stone.
right back to the throat, right back to the neck, and that's smart. Jackson likes to use that cutter. Huge clothesline taking down Jordan. You got to think, if you do damage to your opponent's neck early on in the matchup, it's going to be harder for them to be able to defend against that cutter, that Dustin Jackson Terminator.
Sometimes it's hard to defend against a cussing, too.
Well, you know what? It's hard for me to do a lot of things sometimes, especially sitting next to you.
Look at that, patented drop kick.
And I'll give credit where credit's due. One of the best looking drop kicks in OVW history.
Absolutely. Dustin Jackson overly confident as always now, taking his time. This is where I think he goes wrong. Dustin doesn't stay on top of him. And look out, roll up here, 2 count.
And it almost cost him right there, AJ.
And again, Jackson with that vertical leap, not going for the cover though, just teeing off on the head of Tyler Jordan.
Dustin just gets overly comfortable in his own skin. He gets overly cocky, and it's this kind of thing. He's jaw-jacking with the ref now.
And I've got my own qualms with how he handles himself, this newfound attitude he's had these last few months, but he's definitely a gifted athlete. We see it time and time again.
Well, you can't take that away from him, that's for sure.
Oh, Dustin Jackson took way too much time talking trash, and Tyler Jordan made him pay for it.
Like he lost a tooth.
Tyler's starting to light him up here, guys.
Look out, off the ropes, reversal. Tyler Jordan now, duck under, springboard. Oh, look at that punch, right to the jaw. Could Tyler Jordan possibly pull off an upset here tonight on Dustin Jackson?
Jackson with shots to the top of the head of Jordan. Jordan tries to throw a super kick. Oh!
My
Dustin
gosh.
Jackson didn't see that one coming. We didn't see that one coming. Blue Thunder bomb out of Tyler Jordan. He's got him down.
Cover 2, and no, Dustin.
If he had been able to get that other leg over Dustin's arm, that might have been it.
Just a little bit extra pressure on the shoulders, able to keep down the former champion.
Well, listen, this match obviously isn't going the way Dustin Jackson had anticipated, but Tyler Jordan looking so impressive here tonight.
Jordan looking to go for that springboard punch yet again.
Trying it again.
Jackson out of the way. Cutter. Dustin Jackson, Terminator.
Well, this could be it here, guys. The cutter connects, and by hook or crook, he gets it done.
Here is your winner, Dustin Jackson.
Got to give an A for effort for Tyler Jordan. Man, he gave it his all here tonight, looking very impressive. At the end of the day, didn't pull out a win. Dustin gets to the pay window, gets the win here on Rise. And look, still, I don't know why he's mad. He got the win. What's he jaw-jacking with the referee for here? Oh,
DJ
man.
with another cutter.
Again. What in the world has gotten into Dustin Jackson?
Dustin Jackson absolutely taking this a little bit too far. I mean, we saw this last week. Just again and again with those cutters.
Well, it's uncalled for.
Oh, no.
Come on.
Wait a minute.
Enough is enough now.
This is ridiculous.
Jackson dragging Tyler Jordan back to his feet. Just to hit another
man.
cutter.
Jordan's already out.
Enough is enough, damn it. Can we get some help out here, please?
Jackson looking to put Tyler Jordan back out of OVW.
Oh, wait a minute.
a second.
Security.
Jay De Niro out now, the OVW heavyweight champion.
Security having to hold Jay De Niro back.
De Niro looking for his pound of flesh.
De Niro wants to get his hands on Dustin Jackson. After what we saw last week, Jay De Niro, no stranger to those cutters. Look at the intensity. He is incensed right now, guys. Security trying their best to keep these guys
We gotta get this cleared up.
Yeah, my God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you see Star Rider. He'll be in action a little bit later tonight. He'll be taking on Meadow. That's coming up in just a bit. Stick around. More Rise coming up.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's mommy told him that laughing can help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
He would never try it.
She's into soccer.
She's on the honor roll.
She's just not the type.
No way.
No way.
No way.
No way, my kid would never vape.
Get your head out of the cloud. Today, nearly 8,000 kids will start vaping. Maybe even yours. Learn about the dangers at talkaboutvaping.org.
Being a cowboy, I don't know anything different from when I was 3 or 4 years old. I did tough things. I thought everybody needed to do tough things, and if you didn't, I didn't have time for it. I had a very successful career at a very young age, and life was fast. I was preparing physically. I wasn't doing anything mentally on the inside. And then I got hurt. I wanted to be better as a person, and I really dug into mental health. I start my day with 20-minute workouts. I live life 8 seconds at a time. Horses are so therapeutic. They know what you're feeling. When you're nervous, they're nervous. You won't say it back, but we're pals. I take a lot of responsibility in taking care of my kids, my family, and being there for them. You're going to have tough days. Everybody does. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
Every day, pressure builds. Heat, friction, hours. Bone Cologne is a tactical spray engineered for a man's lower zones, designed to operate where standard cologne doesn't belong. One controlled deployment delivers targeted freshness to the lower front and the rear systems that follow you all day. Stay operational below the belt and freshen up those lower zones. Bone Cologne, targeted male freshness.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude. Without you, there is no OVW. Without your passion, your energy, your unwavering support, there is no us. There's no talent, no production. Without you, there's no OVW. Thank you for being the driving force behind everything we do. The unsung heroes of our saga. So from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind. Talk about, this is where Cal didn't want it. Oh, going for that double stomp. Fanny Pack knee connects. And that's it. It's over.
Kevin Thorne, Independence Rage, July 19th. You don't have to respect the kid that grew up watching you, but you damn well will respect the man I've become.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back into OVW Rise. AJ McKay, Carmen Michael in the Eastonville, and Josh Ashcraft. And man, we've got so much going on this summer. We are all over the place. Coming up Wednesday, July 15th, it is a party on the Pepsi Plaza at the KFC Yum Center, and the kickoff to the downtown happy hour, beer vendors, food trucks, and pro wrestling with OVW Live.
Well, and don't forget July 19th, our next SNS, the Sunday night special, Independence Rage. You do not want to miss that one.
In the following weekend, Saturday, July 25th, OVW takes over Dainty Fest, downtown Louisville.
Plus, coming up in August, another premium live event. It's happening on a Saturday night, August 15th. We are live in Cincinnati, Ohio. Race for the crown. We'll have more information about that coming up next week. You can get tickets to all of these events at ovwrestling.com. Don't miss a minute of the action live. Well, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's OVW Rise, it's brought to you in part by American Mobile Glass, family owned in Surrey, Kentuckiana since 1946. Is your windshield cracked? Fix it fast with American Mobile Glass. Visit AmericanMobileGlass.com for your free estimate today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Los Angeles, California, the final girl, Joya Blake.
Joya Blake has been an absolute dominant force everywhere that she has been. Now that she has turned her attention to OVW, I have a sneaking suspicion that very much be the same outcome.
The Tailgaters are not just mining here in Texas, as they brought the power with them in form of Kyle Orton, who just won his third consecutive Offensive Player of the Month honor. The boys in blue and orange play host to the Party Animals, who are coming in riding high after their 4-2 victory against the Savannah Bananas last Sunday afternoon in Eugene, Oregon. Tonight, it'll be the wild man, Sean Fluke, on the bump for the Animals, as the Tailgaters are playing their favorite.
We've seen over the last couple of weeks, Josh.
Come on,
I know
in
you happen
and
to watch
stay
the show,
alive.
coming back from your on-assignment mission, so to speak. Noel's been getting these mystery notes.
And it was a clean sweep for your boys in black.
1, 2, 3, not it, bro. I didn't do it.
Well, I mean, you know, last week on our dressing room, we were in the locker room.
And it was pretty enough that each game was separated by just 1 point. These are two of the most equally matched squads in the entire Banana Ball Championship League, based on the way they play in their roster.
I'm like, you know, what in the world is going on with this whole situation? I think it's really starting to affect Noel.
Oh, Joya Blake wasting no time.
Affecting Noel.
At this point, there's a lot of suspects at hand in the women's locker room.
The action is on. Home run number 6.
There by Noel.
Off the ropes. Oh, man, and a big elbow to the mush.
You know, you got to think, situations like that, man, it gets into your head. It can affect you.
And a 1-0 lead for the boys in the red, white, and blue.
It's unfortunate is what it is.
Just a one
by
count.
Noel, yeah.
The unfortunate situation is we don't even know who it is. You know, we know that they have.
It's not acceptable.
Well, we know that they have access to the women's locker room, but we don't even know. We don't know if it's a man, a woman. We don't know. We have no clue.
Oh, Blake with
Look out!
Handful of hair to get out there.
It's unnecessary. It's cruel, and it's just unacceptable. It's just.
Two red horses got to go.
Blake with a beautiful suplex, taking Noel over there.
It's one thing to compete in the ring, it's another thing to take the time in the locker room to try to get under the skin, try to play mind games with other people in the locker room. It's emotional manipulation is what it is.
That's not mind games. It's just being abusive. That's
is.
not cool.
Listen, it's one thing to play mind games when you're in the squared circle. You know, that's part of the gig. That's what happens.
Jawbreaker there for
Noel off the ropes now. Gets caught.
Joya Blake just too powerful.
Just picked her up and threw her down on the canvas. It's effective, though. 2 count. Noel able to get the shoulder up, though.
Blake in control of this one here. Every time Noel manages to get some momentum on her side, Blake shuts it down.
Oh,
look
man.
at this, just stretching Noel out in the corner there. Referee Jeff Lutzen calling for the break. Now Joya Blake sends Noel hard into that turnbuckle, charges in.
Oh my
Beautiful kick.
And this right here is exactly what makes Joya Blake such a dangerous competitor. She's won championship gold everywhere she has been, looking to do the same here.
Joya just running roughshod over Noel. 2 count, and Noel somehow able to kick out here.
Well, Noel definitely seems distracted here. Joya Blake happy to take advantage.
Well, it's hard to have your mind in 100% of the fight here when you're basically being stalked. I mean, let's call it what it is. It's being stalked is what she's being. And now the stretch.
Oh, Noel fighting her way out of it. And Blake with a shot to the exposed abdomen. This Joya Blake is really impressive here tonight, guys.
You can't blame Joya Blake for taking advantage, taking advantage of every opportunity here. I mean, obviously she knows Noel is rattled.
Blake looking to make the best of an opportunity here. Just looking to pick up a victory. Going for a knee strike.
But Noel catches the leg. And now she's biting her in the knee.
Well, you know,
I mean,
it happens.
Unorthodox offense as usual.
Noel has the cannibal perk card, I guess.
Oh.
Pair of knees to the jaw, sending her back. That was a Fallout reference, AJ. Don't look so confused.
I got it. Listen, I used to be on the radio. What are you talking about? Fallout.
How does that? No, not. And Noel with a handful of hair trying to drag Joya Blake back up her feet, but instead fish hooking her, with a smile on her face.
Oh, Fallout the game.
And now, and Joya Blake fighting with it.
How's that?
Hey, freak. You don't belong here. Nobody wants you here. You should just leave and join the circus. You're just a stupid puppet.
What the heck?
Get out.
What? Well,
you guys heard that too, right?
You're just annoying. Nobody wants you here. Nobody likes you. Everyone hates you.
Look at Noel.
You're just a freak.
What in the world? Well, Noel has just left the ringside area, obviously affected.
Who was that?
I have no idea, but the referee now is up to 5.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, LA's the reason we all celebrate. And when you're ready, but it tastes that simply divine. This timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be?
I think I'll have an LA.
comfort in the little things. The morning sunrise, a fresh start to a brand new day. But nothing beats the smell of a fresh roast pot of coffee. The sound of the pour, the first breath of warmth before the first sip. At Brouhaha Roasters, we believe mornings deserve more than a routine. They deserve a ritual. Because great coffee isn't just about the caffeine. It's about connection.
What are you doing in our house?
There's quite a big brouhaha about Brouhaha.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking, now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Pretty on them.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
Good Lord.
Well, hello, and welcome to another episode of the Brandon Davis Show.
Pretty on them.
OVW. Welcome. If you're not one of the 1.5 million followers of the Brandon Davis Show and at Brandon Davis BD on Instagram, let me catch you up on my past week. I've been all over the world. New York City, Los Angeles, London, Miami. The main character's been everywhere, but you know where the main character has wanted to be above all?
I mean, this guy has been hitting
Anywhere but here! With you people! Where I gotta interview these guys and make them famous! But I'm here to do my job, and I'm a professional, so I will do my job and be a
Why don't we talk
Today's
to that
guest
smile
on
and
the Brandon
as good a
Davis
weekend
Show
as the
VW.
chosen one? Over the weekend in Eugene,
Just
3 for 5 at
escaped
the plate. That was a
the
hat
cabbage
trick of
and got a few
home
more
runs,
inches.
6 RBIs, 5
Brendan
plays.
Molly!
Play definitely like his nickname, the chosen one, Chase
Those
Wilson.
are my favorite dances going up.
We're over millions. We also watched on TV. and
Former
showcase your
OVW
skills
Rush
like that.
Division champion Brandon Balling out here, and listen.
I mean, those Oregon fans were loud. I mean, the wave lasted for
Something
like,
tells me that
I
you
want to
better,
say 2 to 3
Brandon
innings,
Davis
and I was like,
better watch
at one
yourself
point I'm
because
like, all right, this
Brandon
needs to stop,
Balling
because I'm going to come
doesn't
to the
care
pitch
about
soon.
punching
I
and
don't want the
straight
wave
up.
going on the batter's eye, but
I'm here
no, I mean,
for it.
the
I hope it
fans
happens.
brought the energy all weekend. We set a record for viewers in a game, I'm pretty sure, and it was truly special, like playing in such a big stadium.
Wow.
It was amazing to see you perform on a stage like that here in Midland. If you take 10 of these stadiums, you would actually get maybe the capacity of Austin Stadium, but the intimacy of a minor league ballpark like here in Midland. How special is that to perform in fans like this?
It is special. I mean, that's kind of the beauty of Banana Ball. One weekend we're 80,000 people in Austin Stadium, and now we're in Midland, Texas with how many?
Brendan Balling.
10,000? I don't know.
The math is hard for us too.
Math is tough. Haven't been in school in a while. But yeah, like I always loved the minor league stadiums because I feel like when I come to one of these games, I get a chance to meet every fan here, and I can truly like see their reactions. I can talk to the people while I'm on deck, and like I don't know, it's an intimate experience, and like I honestly think our shows belong in these types of parks.
that's what makes him so special. Make it a big stadium or small stadium, Chosen's going to bring it. Speaking of bringing it, going to be another matchup against the Tailgaters. Pretty intense last time in Nashville. What are you looking forward to in this matchup?
I mean, I'm just looking forward to 3 good banana ball games. I felt like those games in Nashville were like 3 of the most entertaining games all year. I'm looking forward to seeing what Jason Swan and Taj do when they meet for the first time at home plate. I think it'll be good. But, I mean, those are best buds. I mean, it was just intense banana ball games. We had trick plays, we had homers, and we just had like true competition. What I feel like a lot of people don't think banana ball has, and that truly showcased the competition that we bring each.
Those 3 ingredients equals amazing banana ball, and guys like this also equals amazing banana ball. Chosen, thank you so much. Fireworks in the sky, fireworks on the field, going to be incredible. But we need to know about the rules. Here's virtual Jesse.
One thing I do know is also you are a recent loser where you were in a ladder match, and thank God there were ladders because you were almost over the ropes. In that ladder match against J.J. Lawson, 50 Shades of Jay, you didn't climb the ladder, J.J. did, so you are not Rush Division champion. What is your take on what happened in that ladder match, and why didn't you win?
I'm not sure if we have dementia. Maybe we're getting a little old. I'm seeing the grades come in, so I think there might be something happening there. But I did climb all the way up that ladder. I climbed to the top. I did one of the most spectacular moves this crowd has ever seen at 1400 when I jumped off the top of a ladder and gave a cutter to JJ and did something no one has ever seen before here. But when I got up there, I beat JJ. I kindly decided to come out and push me from the top, careening 20 feet down through a ladder on the floor, sticking his nose in business he has no part of.
Here's virtual Jesse Cole to break down the rules.
Well, either way, you didn't win. So,
rule number.
My question is this. If J.J. Lawson were here and you could say anything to him, because you seem very confident that you are better than him, what would one redhead say to another redhead?
J.J. Lawson, I'm going to talk to you directly. You do not deserve that belt.
True competition, what I feel like a lot of people don't think banana ball has, and that truly showcases the competition that we bring each night.
Those 3 ingredients equals amazing banana ball, and guys like this also equals amazing banana ball. Chosen, thank you so much. Fireworks in the sky, fireworks on the field, going to be incredible. But we need to know about the rules. Here's virtual Jesse Cole to break down the rules. Rule number.
So I talked to somebody today on the phone. I talked to Katie Gannon on the phone. And you know what I talked to her about? I talked to her about
Thank you so much. Fireworks in the sky, fireworks on the field, going to be incredible. But we need to know about the rules. Here's virtual Jesse Cole to break down the rules.
Once again, an independence rage. Do you people want to see it? Do you want to see me win back OVW Rush Division champion?
Let's run it back.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's sign it.
Yeah, come on here. It's exciting. Okay, let's get you back in the seat here because this is a talk show. It's a talk show. Look, I'm glad you talked to Katie Gannon about it. Here's the thing. There's one other person it sounds like you'd really like to talk to about it. So, guys, I have a big surprise specifically for you, Mr. Balling. Joining the Brandon Davis Show VW, J.J. Lawson!
Oh, my God. Well, the level of narcissism now has just increased tenfold. What is he wearing? I don't know. The Brady Bunch called and they want their outfits back.
Balling. You want to talk all this smack?
Forecast, Rick Toll.
You need to quit your crying and step in the back of the line just like everybody else.
Look, you Brady Bunch reject. I don't need to get to the back of the line because every time that I've gotten a chance, you've cheated. You've never beaten me fair and square. So I deserve another shot at that belt.
You have the weather
and all
here.
these people know I deserve another shot at that belt. And it looks like they agree with me. So if you were a man, you would take me up on it.
You know what? You need to do us all a favor. And you need to stop. Brandon Balling, if you step into that ring with me, one more time, I'm gonna put you over my knee, and you're gonna get what you deserve. And that is 50 Shades of Grey.
And we're in the middle on the screen.
And so that's where we are. We're going to get to the play.
I don't think he can get down on his knee and those
Drake, you're clicking
fans.
on your app store. Drake,
Nevertheless,
Drake, you got to get to the play.
Close. They're definitely very tight.
J.J. Lawson
Yes, Brett.
Here, let me do this alone. Let me
taking
do
care
it.
of business. Are we going to
So,
see it? That's
there's
the question.
Midland,
Is it
as you
going to
can
happen
see.
in Independence
That's
Range?
the rain.
More rise coming up
green
here.
is the rain.
And it comes right through. Let's run it back.
It does, yeah. So let's take me back to about 6:46 right now. So no rain right now. Good.
Yeah, I'm pausing it. And
Let's do this. We can. Yep, it is. It's gonna, you gotta come here.
Oh, okay. I gotta scrub a little bit.
Yep, you gotta scrub. Bam. So that's like a 7:48. Rain in the area. And then this is an 8:50.
This is a light green.
Red. We don't like the red. The red and the yellow is not our friend.
You're not on your lesson last week. You're
Red
not
and yellow. He's a bad fellow.
He
Yes, and the snakes when they did the snakes.
9:52 though, we're in the clear.
So what I'm hearing is.
That's not what we're hearing. That's not what we're hearing.
Being told in my ears, first pitch.
Oh, really?
We don't know.
Has been set for.
We don't know. We have no idea.
No. As a matter of fact,
I'm actually really excited about this. Frisco, Texas, 2025.
Jeez Louise.
The first Tailgaters headline game.
Take me back.
Do you know what happened?
We had a rain delay where we had to talk 45 minutes uninterrupted.
Do you know what happened the first time the Party Animals were the visitors for a Texas Tailgaters headline show in 2026?
It rained a lot.
In 2026.
Oh, yeah, that is tonight.
It's tonight.
It's raining.
It's tonight.
Party Animals can no longer come to Texas.
2 years in a row.
Yeah.
The Party Animal beat the Texas Tailgaters. The first of the Tailgaters host a show.
We were not prepared for either one. What are you doing?
We were not prepared.
We were not prepared for rain. We didn't think rain was going to happen either way.
Not prepared.
That's why you still have your sunglasses on.
Yep.
That's why you took 8,000 milligram.
I was walking Brett through my Tylenol over the course of the last 22 hours just to see how many I could take.
You're not supposed to take more than 4,000 milligrams. That's what WebMD says.
And I'm right at 4. I'm holding myself up against the wall. My left leg is not worked in the last 20 minutes or so.
And you broke the bathroom door.
I did break the bathroom door. I did just do that. As the Party Animals Texas Tailgaters rain delay.
Just so Drake can sit down. Let's get back to the field.
Luckily, yes. The Texas Tailgaters have a complete relay script, so they'll entertain the basketball field. So we're into the whole graphic that says rain delay. We're prepared for this. We were ready for
I'm
this.
the voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and when the stars of OVW need to be announced to the ring, I'm the guy they call. But when your business needs to be announced to the world, I'm also the guy you call. With Minuteman Press, the official printer of OVW. Check out some of our work on the sponsor wall, in the entranceway, the announce desk, even some of the merchandise for our stars.
We do. Let's show
we can do all this for OVW. Imagine what we can do. Email me, OVW@Minuteman.com. We design, print, and promote you. And
let's look at those
Oregon
highlights.
Yeah, tying the 7th inning. Animals did not get a point in the 7th. Animals didn't get a point until the 8th, which became the final inning, helping the Party Animals. The Party Animals and Bananas both secure runs that became points in a final inning. Any run that scored counts as a point. That was the case in a 6-3 loss. Hampton would also go long.
My own, because of all the benefits that I received and the freedom that I had from graduating debt-free. I want to help any student get that same opportunity.
Well, welcome back here on Rise, everybody. I have no idea what's happening right now. Drew Hernandez, the OVW Media Champion, is out here.
Field, 2-run shot. That cuts in the lead. It's 2 points to 1. Headed to the fourth.
Well, apparently Drew is Hernandez is coming to the commentary desk. Just do whatever you want to do.
He is the OVW Media Champion.
Broadcast Corporation, top of the fifth.
Part of the Superior family. Drew Hernandez out here.
The following contest is scheduled for one
fall. Football Stadium, Big Tiger.
And that was a big solo shot. You seen it was 3-1. And then chosen
from Cincinnati, Ohio, the rider of the stars, Austin Riker.
Oh, man, and Austin Riker just stared a hole through you.
Oh my goodness, it's
a lot of history between these two.
And we were like,
I guess there's still unsettled feelings, emotional
feelings
between Star Rider or Austin Riker. My bad.
Wow. You know his name is Austin Riker. What's wrong?
He would score.
I like calling him a Star Rider.
Which
It reminds everybody of, we had to strip him of that mask, you know. Here we go.
And his opponent from Bulgaria.
would score later on, which would now Jackson. Ball's hit 211 feet.
Hang on
but
a second,
it looks like he was hit 450.
You gotta focus on what's in the ring first before you get to
And that was a big solo shot. See those 3-1, and then Jose comes up and says, let me hit another walk-off.
Meadow, the next in line to challenge Drew Hernandez for that OVW Media Championship.
He would score later
That's
on.
an arrogant
now
SOB, isn't it?
Wow, well, hot kettle, I guess, huh?
That's a big dude, Drews. That's be a lot of competition for you to defend that championship against. And you're no stranger to defending a championship against tough competition. You, at one point in time, as OVW television champion,
211
defended that title
But it looks
every
like he was hit
single
450.
week.
Welcome to a
Gauntlet
football
matches,
stadium, Big Tiger.
including some
And that was a big
legends.
solo shot.
So
You seen it was
my question
3-1,
for you
and then
is, either
Jose
Meadow
comes up and
or
says, let me hit
Austin
another
Riker,
walk-off.
is that one of these men are going to be a
It's
tough
raining into the
challenge
press
for you?
And we
Do
were
you
like
have a
4
strategy in mind?
He
Is
would
that why
score
you're out there
later
tonight?
on, which would now
I'm really out here to
I mean, it
enjoy
is
the show
pouring
and,
rain, man.
Here for my own
I
reasons.
didn't mean to interrupt
Josh.
you,
It's
but
none of
that's
your
cool.
business,
No,
really.
it is pretty
This
cool.
Meadow
That
guy is
shot.
real
Oh,
arrogant.
it's young Brett
I saw on the
Loftus.
OVW social
That did look
media.
like me about third grade.
We need to keep a cam on that kid the rest of the night.
You know, I
That's
saw
got a
on the
lot of
OVW
Brett
social
Loftus
media
to
that
it.
he was
Good
real
hair out of
arrogant,
that young
bragging
man.
about
Sister
winning one
Loftus.
gauntlet. Okay?
Even though I didn't grow up
40
with
of
one
them,
of
and I
those.
won 38 of those gauntlets. Okay.
And if
He needs
I
to
would have had a
calm down
sister,
and
she
slow
would have been
down
wearing
and
a
worry
Texas
about
Tailgater
Austin
shirt for
Riker.
sure.
Well, to Josh's point, you
you guys
were
grew up
a
going to
fighting
Texas all
champion
the
when you
time.
had
Of
the
course we
television
did.
title back in the day. You had to defend it every week.
East Central Texas.
East Central
How many
Texas.
times
This
have
is
you
the
defended,
Permian
the
Basin.
media championships
Right.
since
We're
since
West
you won it?
Texas.
I defended
But
it
we're not.
against.
You think
Anthony
West Texas,
Totelli.
think
I beat
Lubbock,
him.
you think no
I
country
defended
for
it
old
against
men.
Kobe
We're not
Carter.
that far from
I
Lubbock.
defeated him. And
We're a
as
good
far as you're
distance from
concerned, I
Lubbock.
defended it enough.
It's a large
business,
state.
AJ.
Yeah, I'm
It's
just-
too big to ask
Don't make Drew mad.
You're a fighting
In the
champion. I'm
context
just
of
saying,
Los
being a
Angeles,
fighting
we are
champion.
close to
Collar
Lubbock.
and
Closer
elbow
than we were
lock
when
up
you
here,
were in
off and
Eugene
running.
last week.
Austin
That's a
Riker.
great point. And Dallas
Meadow
is
is just, both of these guys
we're
just
closer
so
to
put
Lubbock than
together.
Dallas.
Right.
That
But
they
we're
are.
not
I
in
mean,
the
both
Big
far
Bend
from
area.
grand. Look at that, Austin
We're not in
Riker.
the Llano Estacado.
Challenging
or the Permian
Meadow.
Basin.
Meadow drew
And
the
what
line in the
happens
sand.
is,
Riker
summer
went
nights,
right over
summer
it.
days,
Riker's
it
showing that
rains.
he
It
is
just
not
rains,
afraid
man.
of
Look at
any
all the
man
t-shirts.
Last
walking
night
in
there was lightning in
OVW.
the area. No rain.
This
It rained
is
a little
a huge
bit.
opportunity
Just
for
a
both of
lightning
these
storm.
men
You didn't
to
get
make
here
their
until like
way
9:30.
toward the
It rained
media
a little bit.
championship.
Waistlock
Okay, there you
taking
go.
down Austin
Look at-
Riker.
I see he's very confident about taking on Austin Riker, but if I were Meadow, I'd be real nervous about wrestling the Mayan Mauler.
You know, Meadow is going to be a test. He has that ground game. He has that power game. But
We
you
are
have
in the Queen
speed
City of the Prairie.
Flatland.
and the advantage of
flatland,
experience,
man.
of
You see from-
time.
I have every advantage over this guy. I have the ground game. I have the air. I have aerosol control. I have everything. I'm the 10-year talent into this business, into this company. This
you
guy
have
just got
aerosol?
here. This guy just got here. He's been here for 3 weeks. What is it? He's won a couple of matches, and he thinks that he can go toe to toe. He ain't been here for a cup of coffee. Now he's gonna step up to the Mayan Mauler.
Did you just say you're a master of the air assault?
And that's right. You want to see me go off the top rope when I take out Meadow?
I've seen him do it.
I would
I've
love
seen
to
him
see
do
that.
it.
I would
AJ,
love to see that.
How about we exchange the bald guys in the ring, get you in there, and I'll wrestle you in
Hey,
there.
I'm not a wrestler. I'm just stating the obvious out here today.
Austin Riker in firm control of the arm of Meadow right now, trying to bring Meadow down to his knees, manages to succeed. If Riker's able to take that arm away, he takes away 50% of that power advantage of Meadow.
You know, the thing about Meadow, Josh, and
That's what our high school football coach make
he's
us
a
do.
grounder and a pounder, man.
don't
He
think it
just
was
likes
to
to
play,
beat the
though.
hell out of people.
You guys had
Austin
to run in the
Riker is
ring.
a high flyer.
My favorite
Austin
football game
Riker
I
is a
ever
high
played was in the
flyer,
ring.
and the thing
That's
is,
a 30,000
Meadow has to
foot
have
view
his
of the
head on
Grand
a
Canyon.
swivel because if Riker is able to climb
Now
those
what,
top
huh?
ropes, that's
The
where he
Goodyear
does
blimp.
his best
Looking
work, man.
at
And
the
he'll come
Grand
at you
Canyon.
out of nowhere. You know this. You've been at the receiving end.
Listen, if Meadow is gullible enough to let Austin Riker climb each individual rope to the top rope, and he's gullible enough to get hit by a top rope maneuver by Austin Riker, I can clearly see that coming. I can
He
clearly
is dressed
see through
appropriately
him.
for the occasion.
Meadow
He is
has
ready to go.
absolutely no reason being in the ring with me. I can see right now that his biggest weakness is his arrogance.
Up and over, drop down.
Oh, Austin Riker, pinpoint accuracy with that drop kick.
Recover, Austin.
He's got kind of a rump going
right
on
back to
now.
the arm,
It's hard
though.
not to add weight on tour, though, man.
And Austin Riker has a plan in motion here.
And I've
He's
done
been
both
trying
this
to make it
year.
work the
So I
entire
just
match
evened
to
out.
take
It
away
just
an arm,
depends on
take
the-
away
it
a
depends on the
leg.
week.
Meadow, but
Where'd
Meadow
that come from? Or where'd that
Come on,
too
Austin.
strong.
Take him down already. The most impressive thing about him is that he talks back in 5 different languages.
Oh, misses with the back elbow. Look out! Man, beautiful!
Said it earlier.
Austin Riker, a house of fire.
Chase Aiken. Talk about this off the air.
Meadow
MVP
taking his
candidate
time.
at this point.
Yeah.
Using those ropes to create separation.
Whoa.
Group
No,
boys, they're going to climb out
again.
from wrestling the Mayan
And that's
Mauler.
a very fair point. Kyle Martin today would
He's
be
not going to get any time to breathe. He's not going to get any
He
space.
should be consensus
I'm going to have all the pressure on him.
And it's a Dan Oberst
What's that old
conversation.
saying when you got a foot?
Now,
When you have
Dan's never put up
your
numbers
foot on
like
the
this.
lion's
Dan's
neck,
always been a
the worst
great
thing
hitter.
you do is
Dan's
let
always
that
been near
foot
the top
up.
of the league.
Look at them.
with his
They're
back,
taking
right?
time out of the.
But the question
They're
is,
not even
okay, if Dan
wrestling.
doesn't play the
Are
field
they
that
horror farming in
consistently,
the
or
ring?
never
Well,
plays
maybe
the
they're
field in this
sizing
case.
each other up,
And I
trying
know
to figure
Kyle
out
Martin's
some
got time in the
strategy
outfield,
where they
for
want to
sure.
go here.
It's funny you
But
say
the
they're
question
sizing each
becomes,
other up. Both
what
of them
is,
by the
and
size
now,
of their.
Brett,
I'm looking at them in the back.
before you,
They're both
you're rubbing
under
your
6
eyes out of
feet. They don't
frustration.
come
No, I'm not.
Close
Okay.
in comparison to the size
Before
of the
we,
Mayan Mauler. 6'2",
you know, nobody come down on me here, but this is what we talked about in the dark room about Jake's goal MVP last year.
6'2". Look out here.
What, is there a difference
Meadow
between
now
best
returning.
hitter
Meadow
and
with a
banana
hurricane
ball
run,
MVP
sending
versus DR
Austin
Meadows?
Riker
You'll remember
over,
mic'd
boot
up in
right to
Houston.
the temple.
Made a case for himself
A
to be
great
MVP.
back and
I'm the
forth
banana
match
ball
so
MVP.
far.
And that was not him being.
Meadow
He was
the
still
last right
with
to Austin
humility
Riker.
saying, "Oh,
Nobody
gotta
home
make a
though.
case for
Meadow
myself."
eats a
It's that
post.
banana ball tag.
Naturally.
Where do you go
I
there
asked
with
him
Kyle
to make
Martin?
a case for himself by for DR.
Single arm DDT taking him down.
Yeah, what is this? Look, Austin is pretty smart working on the arm.
Say this,
Because I know
Kyle
that
Martin
Meadow,
has played enough
all he
right
has to
field
do,
this
he
year,
wants
has
to
enough trick plays
infantilize it
that
and
he is-
idolize me. He wants to be the Mayan Mauler. He wants to copy my finisher, wants to use the spear. That's smart that Austin Riker's taking out the arm.
Yeah.
Take out the arm, he can't get the spear.
Everybody wants to be Drew Hernandez.
That's right.
Well, I mean, he is the OVW media champion.
That was sarcasm.
You don't have a
Into the corner
championship.
now. Austin Riker hard and a big chop from Meadow here. Lights him up again.
Meadow trying to just chop right through Austin Riker. He may succeed if he keeps it up. Oh, but Riker out and sends Meadow face first into the canvas.
Tap him out, Austin.
OVW Rise live on the air. Austin Riker, Meadow, one-on-one. Drew Hernandez, the media champion and commentary here.
Variation of a crossface here, and I love the way he's got it put on. He's hyperextending that shoulder and elbow.
Look
Break
at that
his arm. Break his arm, Austin.
While
Break
cranking on the neck of Meadow. And Meadow is desperately trying to get to the ropes and does.
Are you kidding me? A rope break? When's the last time you've seen the Mayan Mauler use the ropes to get out of danger in the ring? Come on now.
Austin Riker, the man formerly known as Star Rider.
Let me ask you this, Drew. So of these two men, which one? Let's say you got to fight one of these men in Independence Rage. Which one of these men would you rather go up against?
To be honest, I hope OVW finds a new talent in the back because I'm not too impressed with what I'm seeing in the ring right now.
Are you kidding?
Austin Riker unable to completely bar out that arm of Meadow. Meadow manages to get out of that situation, but Riker meets him with a drop kick.
In for the cover here.
How many times they held the other team from winning the equalizer, you know? All but
Well,
two.
obviously,
Right, that's a sunshine
concerned about. You don't care about who you have to fight when you've got the superior family in your corner all the time, and they're always there to have your back whenever you get in trouble in a match. So.
Oh, no, AJ, just calm down on that type of stuff.
Well, I'm fine.
That's pretty directly tied to how the Tailgaters have scored or held other teams when it comes to the equalizer.
Okay, so right now, who are your, we don't have to say who our MVP prediction. I think both of us would say Kyle Martin. Who would you say is the three guys in that conversation right now?
I like Jordan Brewer.
Watch the work that I do in the ring.
I mean, I do too. I love Jordan Brewer.
The bat numbers aren't there yet?
I feel like his average, and I love
I get my work done.
All right, Drew, back up. Look.
I'm speechless.
Match going on in the ring right now. Austin Riker trying to take that arm away from Meadow. Meadow fighting back. Big shots to the midsection. And just
talking about
Riker.
Look at Riker with that
Is he the most complete player this year?
He's got a brainbuster, huge
I do too. I love Jordan Brewer.
Oh man, so close. I thought it was over.
And I love where he's at. Home run wise and trick play wise.
I thought it was
what
over.
he's done is
looters, but if you're talking plate and field combined, that Jordan Brewer
is he the most complete player this year?
That was three.
It's hard to say a first base.
Star Rider, Austin Riker. It's hard to do, man. Austin Riker has won championships off of that formerly known as the Star Destroyer Brainbuster.
Well, Austin Riker has said time and time again that Star Rider is dead. Now you're going to find out who Austin Riker really is. Just caught eyes with Drew Hernandez over here. Look out! Oh,
That's what he gets. That's what he gets trying to do googly eyes over here at me at the Maya Mauler on the commentary.
He's that could be the fatal mistake there for Austin Riker. He took his eye off the prize for a split second, but look out! Meadow with a power slam. Oh, my heavens.
Kick out of that. There you go.
My gosh, what a clinic.
Austin Riker able to get that shoulder off the canvas. Meadow, you see him favoring that left arm that Riker has been working over this entire matchup. You've got to think, if that arm is at 100%, he may have been able to keep him down for that pinfall.
That's a good point, Josh. Good point.
You guys see what I'm seeing? They've only been wrestling for, what, 4 or 5 minutes? Both of them are winded? Are you kidding me? I'm a 60-minute man.
They don't look
winded
to me.
Ask anybody. Ask your ex-girlfriend. Ask any wrestler I'm in the ring with.
Now, would you stop it?
Oh, but Meadow unable to pull Austin Riker away for that Irish whip. Riker right back to that arm.
Yeah, man.
Takes him down back into that crossface.
Break his arm, Austin.
Very smart on the part of Austin Riker to isolate that arm and to continue to work on that arm. Meadow, no way he could be at 100%, but look out here, though. Roll up and...
Forcing Austin Riker to break his own hold. Super kick to the sternum. Kicks his man back up, step up.
Man.
It's a Guri.
Meadow, though, still on his feet, but shaky
Going
here.
for that Star Destroyer again, but no.
Again to the ropes, holding on the rope, desperate.
Duck under, Star Rider comes out.
Spear!
Spear out of nowhere. Can this be it? Could he have it? He does. Meadow wins.
Okay.
Here is your
That was
winner.
a decent spear. Not better than Maya Maulers.
Yeah, now what do you think now, Mr. Media Champion? The question has to be asked. Are you gonna stand across from this young man at Independence Rage? What do you do when he hits you with that spear?
When he hits me with the spear, that's my move. He's trying to perfect my move.
Oh, so
I've already perfected it.
So you invented this?
I didn't invent it, but I damn sure perfected it, AJ.
Well, okay, all right, hey.
This guy thinks he's real confident because he beat somebody that I've beaten time and time again. This guy has changed his whole gimmick because I've beaten him so many times. And he thinks that he's got something coming towards him at Independence Rage because he gets one victory. What, you got something to say? You got something to say, Meadow?
Well, he's staring a hole through you. Yeah,
so back to see a little bit more rain.
He's strong.
Here's you're looking at about 7:35.
On the canvas.
It's curving a bit.
Encouraging Drew Hernandez to fill in Froggy. Come on and
now,
jump.
yes, as Brett mentioned, it's going to be on top of us and kind of over us here for the next little bit. This is going into 9:38 Central Time, and then finally clears up a little after 9:30. If we zoom ourselves out away from Midland, you're going to see, or even go up and around, you'll see that the area, it's just a pop-up shower, Brett. This isn't like a squall line, or you still see you got Midland right here in the middle.
Good.
And I beat him
and
to
we can
a
go
pulp.
back. Let's take you all the way to right now. We're currently looking at.
You didn't hear what he was saying about
That's
you
that
in
one
the
little
back.
pocket of rain
Hey,
coming
get your
through.
hands off. I'm
It
here for you.
grows.
Now my dad
grows,
pays you a large
and then it's gone.
lump of money
It's just gone.
to
So
handle
9:30,
business, not to
the
be
weather should
friendly,
clear up right here in
but to
Midland.
handle
It's just a question of
So if I
how
were you,
much
I'd
between
get in
now
that
and that
ring, and I'd
9:30 is
handle
rain and how
business.
much is lightning.
Yeah, go handle business.
Hopefully not
be
that
a
much
man, 'cause
rain.
If it was me, I'd be
And
in
hopefully
there.
no lightning.
I see what's going on here. Tommy Boy out here stirring the pot.
Oh, Drew! Drew tried to cheap shot Meadow.
Oh, man.
Meadow got his hands on the media champion. He's working him over with knees.
No, it's still
What
two.
a
I've seen how
clothesline.
this one's flipped over a little bit.
Got the old
Tommy
Yvonne
Boy
Trezak
out here
going on, right?
instigating,
Yeah, he
and
told me more
Hernandez
buttons
took
than
the
buttons.
bait
To my
here.
dad's ill wishes.
Oh, no,
My dad said
Meadow.
no more buttons.
We're gonna set up for that
unbuttoned.
spin.
And Yvonne said one more
Big
button unbuttoned.
Machka kick.
So Jonathan
Oh,
Sunshine
my
Looters.
gosh.
Yes.
Drew
Really good trick plays.
Hernandez.
How many trick?
Laid
This
out
is a great
Sarah
question.
the ring.
If you have a guy
And
like Jake
now-
Skoll last year, wasn't a trick play merchant.
Oh,
His
he was
offensive
setting
stats
him
were
up
so
with the spear. It looked
undeniable
like a Tommy Boy.
that he was the MVP.
Oh, but
We got a trick
Meadow.
play package, by the way, from San Antonio. We can talk about this over the
Hernandez.
couch.
Oh, my
triple crown,
gosh.
okay?
He said I didn't invent it,
Is
but I
there a
perfected
world?
it.
Yeah, but give the assist to Tommy Boy.
What in the world?
What just happened?
And attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state LA's the reason we all celebrate. When you crave a taste that's simply divine.
Poor guy is so good at trick plays. Poor guy racks up so.
What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be? I think I'll have an LA.
There's a comfort in the little things. The morning sunrise, a fresh start to a brand new day, but nothing beats the smell of a fresh roast pot of coffee. The sound of the pour, the first breath of warmth before the first sip. At Brouhaha Roasters, we believe mornings deserve more than a routine. They deserve a ritual. Because great coffee isn't just about the caffeine, it's about connection.
What are you doing in our house?
There's quite a big brouhaha about Brouhaha.
This season, ask him to make it a Hockley holiday.
Eva Marie smoked 12,000 packs of cigarettes over 15 years. She quit, and now there's a new lung cancer screening that could save her life. You stopped smoking. Now start screening. No matter how much you smoked, early detection could save you. Talk to your doctor or learn more at savedbythescan.org.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
The Four Pegs Smokehouse highlight of the night.
Oh my God!
You see what I see?
Yeah, he's got those brass knucks. Do it! Oh! He caught it! He caught it! Man, and throwing everything he's got out. Oh my gosh! The birthday cake inadvertently makes
This will retaliate. Triple crown.
Four Pegs Smokehouse and Bar, 1053 Goss Avenue in Louisville.
Where a guy racks up so the offense to top off.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied to the ring by Janie Hartman and Luke Hartman, and representing the Sin City Outlaws, Mad Dog Martin.
I don't know what this Jezebel's end game is out here. I don't know what she thinks she's doing with Steven Steele, but I know for a fact that she is playing mind games, and it's not with Steven Steele. Maybe it is, but I know it's definitely with her brother and her cousin, Luke Hartman and Mad Dog Martin. She's going to get somebody hurt out here.
And his opponent, weighing in at a slim and trim 169 pounds,
So the offense to top off. Third in the league in batting.
She might get somewhat hurt, but if she's not careful, it may be her own flesh and blood, because Steven still
have a
means
moment with the fans.
business
What was your
here
mindset?
tonight.
You know, I mean, they
Steven
all
Steele means
took their
business
time to come
anytime
watch
he's in
us
the
and
ring.
experience
He's
this,
facing off
and
against Mad
what
Dog
we're about is
Martin.
obviously fans first, and
Well,
I
we
didn't
saw a
come
little
here to
while
just,
ago,
play baseball and all
Janie
that. I wanted to be
Hartman
more than just a
flirting
baseball player.
last
And
week with
actually
Steven
meet people
Steele
and try to make
and
an
gets
impact on
caught
people,
by
because
her
they make an
brother
impact on me.
Luke
And we couldn't
and
do it without
says
them, so
that
it's
Steven
the
was
least we
trying
could
to
do,
put the
really.
moves on
Jimmy
her.
also had
Are
to
you
convince him
kidding?
to get back in the dugout because he still wants to be out there. When you have
Don't
that
turn your
moment
back
with
on a
a fan,
Mad
you have that
Dog,
moment
because you'll
to
get
impact,
bit, and
but
that's
you've had
exactly
golf
what's
balls.
happening right now
What
to
is it like
Steven
to do it on this
Steele.
stage?
Well, where you see
You know,
one
I think
Sin City Outlaw
being here is
member,
the
you
happiest
see
I've ever
them
been on a
all.
baseball
They
field,
run
because
as a
I don't feel
pack.
like I'm just a baseball player. I feel like, you know, I'm a person just like them. We're all the same. We're like one big family. And so getting to actually like meet people on a personal level and not just like
sign an autograph and run real quick. I think it's so much more special, and that's why Banana Ball is what it is now, and why everyone loves it, and why we love our fans, because we just want to make that impact and really be there for everyone.
I don't know.
And the normal reaction, obviously, is like, all right, rain's happening at the ballpark. 50% of the people will rain, right? You look around, sure, a lot of people aren't.
Big running splash in the corner there from Mad Dog Martin. Mad Dog Martin looks like he has the musk of a Sonic chili dog left in
See, that's why I have so much respect for all.
Wow, that tracks.
Right hand to the jaw.
It wasn't a thing when I was a kid, but now that I'm here, there's no place I'd rather be.
Steele trying to fight his
Of
way
course,
out of
we
the
do
corner,
want this game to get underway. A lot of fireworks to fly between the Tailgaters and Party Animals. You expecting another good one here?
Oh,
it's always a great game. It's been actually very competitive. Both good at the entertaining part, but we also play really good baseball.
But Janie,
why
can't keep her hands off him?
It is the first time in Midland Banana Balls comes to this part of Texas. The reaction for all the fans, them coming out, has been amazing. What's it been like to see all the fans here, too?
It's
been so cool. I got to go to Wilson last night in Academy, and so many people have, like, from Midland haven't got to see this, and they're so excited. So at least we should bring the energy for them. I mean, they were giving it to us, so we're just feeding off them and excited to see what they think about it.
Big
I think Jimmy's itchy to get back out there and make some more.
Steven Steele spills out to the floor here.
I think Mad Dog Martin would be yelling for the referee to give him a count out if Mad Dog could count and understood what a count out meant.
Well, if he spoke, I don't know.
Fans will let you go, Jimmy. Thank you so much,
Mostly
brother.
just grunts.
Drake, Brett, back to you
Jimmy
guys.
Lewis is indeed the man. You know who else is the
Shot
man?
to the kidneys
No,
now.
unanimous, I think, right now. If we all,
You can see him wincing in
the
pain and
minds
agony
of Banana
now.
Ball voted, that Kyle
Mad
Martin is
Dog
the MVP.
Martin does
Yes.
one thing
Number
very,
two.
very well.
It's tough for me, man.
Exactly.
I would say right
he
now.
destroys whatever is put in front of him by his cousins,
Yeah,
Luke and
I mean,
Janie
I'd go
Hart.
Jordan Barr.
But Steven
hard to stay
Steele,
away from Barr.
the
He's
heart of a
batting over
champion,
400.
fighting out of
Top
that
7 in
corner,
trick
but I don't
play.
know
Yep,
if it'll
number
be
7 in
enough
trick plays.
to stop this onslaught
Yeah,
from Mad
let's go Jordan
Dog.
Barr.
Also, hot
Still
corner.
not going to back down.
Incredibly important
Fires.
position.
Correct.
Put in front of
Everyday
him.
guy
Look
at
out
third
here.
base.
Oh!
Steele charges in, but give the assist to little Janie Hartman.
I
Pulling
tell
Mad
you,
Dog out of the way. Another
Jordan
forearm
Barr.
shot right to the spine, and
Third?
look at that.
Me
Mad Dog
personally,
Martin just
man,
I'm gonna
grinding
go
the heel of
Parker
that
has done trick
cowboy
plays this year.
boot
I mean,
into the
outfielders
lower back
naturally
of
get less
Steven
opportunities.
Steele.
Yeah, those aren't
But like
traditional
Ben Westler's
wrestling
running
moves.
back
Those
foot
are just
catches this year.
flat-on
Like he has
cowboy
been,
moves.
We call
he's been
him other
really good
things
out
where I'm
there
from. I
in
can't
center
say it
field.
on
You
TV.
can't say, well, don't get us kicked off.
17,
We're just
Reese
getting
Hampton
going.
has 38 in
I
center
guarantee
field.
you
Indiana
those
Stanley with
boots have not
44.
been
Right,
washed
so that's
since the
where
last time he was out in the
Parker's
pasture.
I don't think anything has
What
been
he's doing
washed
is
on him
placing
since
himself
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Half crab
From
applied
an
by
outfield
Mad Dog
standpoint,
Martin,
he's just being
and Martin just
outpaced
wrenching
by Reese Hampton
backwards.
to
I
the
don't
point
think
where
Jacob Martin knows what.
I don't know if I
what
consider
soap
that.
is.
Oh, and
I
look
think
at
that's
that,
Tanner
Janie.
around, though.
Janie
That
Hartman on the
Tanner Allen's good
outside,
conversation.
pulling the rope.
And I know Tanner doesn't have the trick play numbers. I understand that.
7 trick plays. We see
But he
Look at
leads
the
Banana Ball in
pressure
hits
on
right
that
now.
knee, that
we were in
MCL,
the
the
war last
ACL,
year
just
with these
reaching it
conversations.
backwards. Steven
And
now
it was
so
just, you
close to the
can't be an
ropes. And
outfielder.
Janie.
Skoll
the
had
official's
his
back.
uptick in trick plays from 24 to 25 that
Yes.
helped him so well.
Janie Hartman pulling that
Allen and
rope
Parker
away
are
behind
both
the
putting
referee's
an
back.
MVP caliber season
It's an
at the
effective
plate
tactic.
together, if not for guys
Well,
like
the
Barr
longer that he hangs on
or
to that,
Justice
finally
or
able to get to the ropes. I was going to say the longer that he holds
In their
on to
defense,
that
let's
maneuver.
not forget
I mean,
two
Steven
things
has
here.
dropped
They
a
are
lot of weight.
outfielders,
He's looking
and
in
they are
great
both
job.
rookies in
Come
this
on.
sport.
Now, Steven
Well,
Steele
we're getting to the
digging
Rookie
down
of the Year
deep. He's
conversation.
really
I
putting
mean,
in the
without
work here,
that,
but
there's a clear
the
number
numbers
one and then
advantage
everybody
here
else.
Right, and
on behalf
but
of
that's
the
also
City
where it gets
Outlaws.
very
Wait a
interesting
second
because you
here.
start to talk
Too
about
much.
it.
Well,
Luke
One
Hartman
thing,
said
one thing.
face first into that wall.
Martin
Well,
Barr.
he has had enough here, and you can see he's kind of limping a little bit on that
Again,
knee.
an MVP most valuable Banana Ball player.
Oh,
the way that
man,
Jordan
what a
Moore has revolutionized
clothesline
first
from
base.
Mad
I don't
Dog
think it's a bad
Just goes to
pick.
show sometimes chasing
third
women
in that
maybe your
vote.
downfall.
One,
plays.
two,
Yeah, I
and
mean,
He's top
able to
himself.
kick
Right?
out
He's
here.
easily top
hits.
7 in my
Mad
MVP
Dog
voting. I just don't know where he
Martin
falls.
He's getting frustrated here. He
I'm
thought
going to
he
be
for
honest. I
sure
don't know where he
had
falls.
Steven
Chase
Steele
A Cup,
there.
top 5 in my MVP voting.
Steven has got to
Bobby
stay
Leday
focused.
has to be
He's
up
got
there.
to take his eyes
What
and
he's
keep
done
his
this year,
eyes on
his
Janie
trick
Hartman
plays, you
here.
want
He's
to talk
got
about
to
trick
stay
plays.
focused on
That's
that.
the dude who
dog.
leads
Well, it's hard to
Indianapolis
keep your
Clowns in
eyes
trick
off of
plays.
Janie and
And
Luke Hartman at
offensively,
ringside
he's still
when
been
both of them
fantastic
continually
this
should getting involved in this matchup.
Rolling it up here. Bam! Connects with the big elbow.
That's fair.
My only putback.
But when you get as many fielding opportunities as a shortstop does, naturally that's going to come with different playing surfaces.
Mad Dog Martin had any.
Half that, you know.
Martin sitting in that corner.
So I still have Acuff above Ledet. Is Ledet top 8?
Yeah,
I think
I'm
not making an argument Bobby's over Chase. That's not what I'm making an argument of. I'm
but
saying
he's somewhere in that conversation.
He's in that conversation.
So I think
out of nowhere,
Acuff, Brewer, Martin,
explosive power out of Steven Steele.
You can never count this young man Man out, Steven
Hanover's happy in the
Steele.
conversation.
going for a
I know we're
cover?
not talking about two-way guys, and I know there's a lot of people that's not big on giving a DH. The dude's at 400 with 9 home
got
runs.
that
Like
cowbell
Hanover
here.
has to be in the conversation.
Yep.
Cowbell in hand, Steven Steele able to deflect.
It's what's so tough,
Steele
man.
catches the cowbell.
And we haven't even mentioned Jackie.
For a lot, we haven't mentioned Jackie yet.
Yeah.
And
Come on now,
that's,
cooler heads
geez,
prevail,
what a season he's
Steven.
put together.
Look out.
And I guess the reason I'm holding up on Tanner Allen is, or Ben Parker, offense great, triple numbers aren't there.
In for the cover.
So why am I not
Steven
holding off on
with
Kyle
the
Martin?
win.
Offense
Oh my
great,
gosh.
the offense
He's
is
that much better.
Correct. Bingo.
I mean,
That's why
19 home runs, yeah, 57 RBI, and he's still hitting over 400 while doing it.
Let's open it up.
Look, Janie Hartman wanted a little bit of Steven Steele. She got more than she bargained for as Jacob Morgan.
HT Pink Butterfly _Bethany.
Steven Steele rather with the win.
MVP on defense, MVP on
Oh my
offense.
God.
I see that. I absolutely love that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
I
still
think
to
you do
come
defensive player
tonight.
of the year.
Aston Adonis.
Defensive
He'll
player,
be
okay.
in
So
action.
I thought about
He'll
this
go
choice trick play
one-on-one
later, right? But
with
that's what I was
Cal
going to say.
Hero.
So when you look at
Coming
that,
up later
am I
tonight
going
in our
with,
main
okay,
event.
I watched all the
We're
games.
back right
I'm
after
going
this
with
quick
both the
break.
guy that has the download of the trick play numbers to back him, but also is just stupid good at defense? Or am I just picking Sunshine? Sunshine, I believe, has both. Like, Sunshine is that good of a defensive second baseman, also leads league in trick play. I think it would be Sunshine if we had a defensive one.
Yeah. Personally, can I ask you a level 3 banana ball question? I love it. This is a tough one. What is the best way to do voting?
As far as internally, externally,
Yeah. Because I think there has to be a base like this. And there was last year.
At Derby City Gaming and Hotel. Play the hottest games.
Way to do it.
Coolest
Is to have
cocktails.
a certain
Savor
fan. Now,
award-winning dining.
should we have the
Live it up to
entire vote? I don't think so. Should fans have the entire vote? I don't think so.
I think there should be the percentage. Here's what I think. I think we should poll internally.
Now there's even more
And
ways
then
to
it would
spin
give
and win
you,
at
let's
both
say, like, we
thrilling
can give it
Derby
a
City
10
Gaming Louisville
We take 5
locations with
MVP
electronic
candidates.
roulette.
And then
Horsepowered
it
by
could be
historical
weighted
horse
50-50
racing.
vote of
Play
the
today
fan
and get the ball
vote
rolling
and
on your
of
next
the
hot streak.
internal vote.
Visit
Kyle Jackson could have been
DerbyCityGaming.com for
Rookie of the Year last
details.
Right.
And
I'm
you
the
open
voice
up
of the
just
Valley,
a
Eric
fan vote.
Cornish, and when the
He probably
stars of
wins over
OVW
Eddie
need to be
Cosgrove.
announced to the ring,
And I'm saying
I'm the
that
guy they
as
call.
Cosgrove's guy.
But when your
Kyle
business
Jackson
needs to be
leads that
announced to
fan
the world, I'm
So
also
you
the guy
waited
you
a
call.
little bit, 'cause I
With
think the right guy
Minuteman
won
Press,
Rookie
the
of the Year,
official
and
printer
Kyle
of
Jackson
OVW.
was
Check
squarely
out some
in
of
the
our work
conversation
on the
for all
sponsor
of
wall,
us.
in the entranceway,
The
the announce
thing that I
desk,
consider
even some of the
with
merchandise
player
for our
voting,
stars. And if we
front
can do all
office
this for
voting, right, it's
OVW,
always
imagine
the
what we can
question
do
of,
for
okay,
you. Email me, ovw@minuteman.com. We design, print, and promote you
I won't
and
see the
OVW too.
Bananas until September. And I hadn't seen them since the middle of May.
And so the Party Animals players, this staff, there's a side of the staff that will vote that just won't see these guys. And so a guy like Jordan Brewer might not have the offensive numbers, but if you're in venue and watching him play, you're like, oh, that's an MVP caliber bat.
100%. Yep.
So you're gonna lose that by not being able to watch these guys night in, night out, and consistently.
Because of all the benefits that I received.
And I would say this too. I think
That's what we bring in Sammy and Brandon.
I want to help.
Man, I talked to those guys last
Sit them
night.
down with the Scantron, and they fill it, the Banana Ball Breakdown guys.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
This is where
I'd like their thoughts at the very least. Surely they'll give the thoughts.
Yeah, and I would like this too. If we just open it up to the fans and they gave us their MVP. Yeah, and the MVP was still based off some conglomerate of a fan
Independence
vote
Rage,
in a internal vote.
July
But that's where,
19th.
and it's a
You don't
credit to
have
the
to
guys, but
respect the kid that grew up watching you,
that
but
dilutes
you
what I'm about to
damn
say.
well will
It's a
respect
credit to
the
the guys.
man
Jackson
I
Olsen,
become.
Rack, KJ,
Was the
they
Wix
would
Pizza
win the
Rewind.
MVP 10
Wix
times out of
Pizza
10.
on
If we just
Baxter
put
Avenue
it to
and
a
Heights
national
Lane
fan
in
vote,
Louisville.
they would win MVP.
Yeah, Kyle Jackson be your MVP this year.
Right.
100%.
And
The
or
following
Jackson
is the
Olsen, who's going on
non-title
Dancing with the
contest.
Stars. That's that kind of reach. Or Rack, who's got, every 9-year-old in America wants to play baseball because Coach Rack taught.
Correct.
Do they deserve
Introducing
that?
first,
Yeah, they're
from
bringing
Alexandria,
kids to
Virginia.
Banana Ball. They're bringing kids to baseball, which is ultimately our goal here, is to make baseball fun. And that can't be understated. So is there something to say about that? Almost it's like the most
social
fans
reach.
first,
And the East
right,
End of
the most
Josh
fans first
Ashcraft,
player
we are
award.
set for
Well, I
women's
guess on
singles
that same
action,
note, Joe,
making her
when
in-ring
you're looking at a
debut.
Banana Ball MVP,
Simone
not only the social
Valentino
aspect
is in the
and
house.
fans
Listen to
first
the
aspect,
ovation
but
she
then
got.
but how good are you at entertaining? As a Banana Ball
I got
for
O
sure.
on my
That's a
paper. What do you got?
major
You just
aspect.
making it up as you
So
go
it's
now?
Ultimate Logic says, what about a fan
And
favorite,
her
separate
opponent.
MVP, separate
Accompanied
players
to
of the
the
year
ring
from Rookie of the Year?
by
Okay, so
Tommy
NASCAR
Boy.
does something like
She
this.
is the
NASCAR has the most
OVW
popular driver
Women's
award.
Champion
It has has nothing to do with anything that they do on track. It just has to do with the fans vote who they think the most popular driver is. Chase Elliott's won it the last 9 years in a row in the sport of NASCAR. And I think
I
the most
swear my
popular
paper
banana
says
ball player, I mean,
Valentino.
that's
I'm just
a
going by what I got.
favorite, we could call it. I don't think that's a bad thought.
Yeah.
I like that.
Sure is.
Cape Cod Baseball League does Town Man of the
not
Year.
just any house, that's a house.
Less stats
Lark
driven
Chop
than
has
Mario, who's the
is wearing a
impact
tie.
guy.
What's the name?
There are a lot of impact guys out
It's Lark
there.
Chop.
Rookie of the Year.
I thought I quit drinking.
Probably not.
I said no. And I have worked myself
You've
back
never
off
lived
this
until
tape.
you've seen a pig wearing
Rookie of the Year. If the MVP is a rookie,
wearing a
it
title.
has to be the same guy.
See how ridiculous
Yes or no?
that sounds?
If Kyle Martin wins MVP, he has to win Rookie of the Year. I said no originally. I'm walking myself back.
She dances to the beat of her own bongo drum.
If we go back, Mike Trout.
Yep.
2011.
I'm sure she'll slip one for you.
He goes out that year. He finished third in MVP voting because there were two
Simone
guys.
Valentina,
He was the clear cut.
clearly
He was the
not
consensus
realizing
American League
who
Rookie of
she's
the Year.
dealing with. The
Are you going to
OVW
look at
Women's
that guy if
Champion,
Mike Trout
the
hit 5
lovely
more
Miss
home runs and
Larkin.
had 10 more RBI that year? And you say,
She's
oh, just because you're a rookie, you
expecting
can't
a bit
win
of a
MVP.
clean matchup here. I'm not sure if she's going to
I
get
went
that.
the other way
especially
around,
with
though.
Tommy
I'm
Boy
saying
on
you
the
won the
outside.
MVP.
Correct.
Do we still give you Rookie of the Year?
Yes, we should. Absolutely, we should. And I would say that if Kyle Martin played for the Loco Beach Coconuts. Like, I think that the best player in the league is the best player in the league. If he just so happens to be a rookie. I mean, we said that about Jackie coming in the year. I mean, Jackie Bradley Jr. was the clear odds-on favorite to win Rookie of the Year. And he was the MVP favorite to start the year as well.
That's where Kyle Martin is my MVP. But if we're talking
crisscross applesauce.
Just that, I guess I'm thinking titles and graphics here. Jackie Bradley Jr., 36-year-old Rookie of the Year.
Made her first ever flight to make it
you make a very similar argument with Kyle Martin, given his pro ball experience. Jackie Bradley Jr. being a rookie is already just a mind sport.
She knows the history.
And the idea that he is the best representation of our rookies on the banana ball field.
And you know, you're right. The history of OVW, the history of the OVW Women's Championship. That's something that Simone Valentina would want to be able to have her name etched into the
Him and Carell Prime watching both of those guys, the way they lead those guys at rehearsals in the locker room and elsewhere. And I would say this too: if you want to go just first year, I mean,
right now she's just falling.
But if you wanted to do
as
all
opposed
guys
to falling.
under X age, 25,
yeah, she's sizing her up. What in the world is she
25 under 25?
Well, she missed.
Larkin doesn't even know what Larkin
This is his first year pro.
what she's doing.
Legitimately, has no pro ball experience before
champion, and if she's able
What
to
about
defeat Larkin here tonight,
the coaches have an opportunity, and this is back to an MVP, Rookie of the Year, kind of all around.
And of course,
the coaches have an
I can't believe I'm
opportunity to
about to
narrow
say
down their
this.
roster to 3 guys.
Yeah, you always have to keep an eye on
three
Lucas
guys
Larkin.
I
You never know what's going to happen.
For MVP.
Larkin charges through.
That's how a lot of high school. That's how they do it. All state. That's how you do it.
You do that still in some football conferences.
Colleges, yep. In college, you do it a lot of times in college. That's not a bad concept.
Larkin
of
throws herself backwards into a
giving the coaches, because there's no world where a banana ball team will go 4 guys deep as the top 4 in MVP voting across the league.
Now look at
3 feels pretty fair.
Look at the face change.
I'd say so.
She goes
I mean,
from
that gives you
happy
18 guys. It gives you a pool of 18 guys.
I don't know what that face was.
I don't either.
Yep.
3
I'm
guys
trying to
with
figure out
team
what Larkin's
16.
got going here. It's almost
Speaking
like
of which, we've been talking a lot about
wrapping
Kmart.
her
We'll
up
pause
like
this
an
conversation. Don't
anaconda.
worry,
Well, she's got those legs wrapped around the midsection, just kind of squeezing the life out of her here.
He was able to break down his swing of his record-breaking swing in
pull those legs in just a little bit tighter, adding extra pressure.
Referee Charlie McKenzie right in there checking on her, making sure she's not going to give this thing up here.
Simone with elbows to the side of the knee.
Very
Let's take a
smart.
look at that.
Great strategy there. Rip the joints and you lose all of the strength and power. Simone able to fight her way out.
Now the champion's rocked a little bit here, guys.
Oh, chin breaker.
She's showing exactly what she's made of here tonight against the champ. Valentina.
Spearing Larkin in that corner. Getting up a whole head of steam here, charging back in.
Man, the champion is rocked here. Lovely Miss Larkin in trouble.
Play hard.
Simone Valentina has got Larkin right
so
where
right
she
before this
wants
at
her,
bat,
but shoulder into the post.
She went to the well. One too many times. Took the words out of my mouth there, Karin.
Well, wait a minute.
What in the world? What in the, she's gone down the... I can't believe I'm going to say this, but there is the invisible knife, ladies and gentlemen.
Invisible knife? It's a closed fist. We haven't seen that in months.
The invisible knife has not come to light in quite a while. And yes, to Josh's point, it is a closed fist. Unless you see it, Carmen. Linda always saw it.
No.
Okay.
Headlock driver out of Larkin.
Wait a second. Oh, she got her. It's over.
Here is your winner, lovely.
Come up to me, head down, and just kind of put a little back flip in there.
Arky giving her a handshake after the match.
Recognize them for all of it too.
Oh, she's pretty but psycho.
Obviously.
Lovely Miss Larkin, the OVW Women's Champion with the win here on Rise.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling, the OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Next name added to that impressive list. Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Elmer loves to giggle. Elmer's only telling that laughing to help when you have a big feeling, like when you feel happy. Make sure to celebrate when you're happy and laugh it out. Love your mind.
I don't think that many kids in my son's school even do it.
He makes fun of his friend who vapes.
Guys, we're taking a look at the grading of Midland. Now, if we back it up just a bit here, you'll see that Midland at approximately 7:28 Central Time right now is where we are. We're still pretty dry, right? You got any rain outside? I'm not seeing much rain.
It is drizzling.
Today, just a little drizzle, and that's what you're seeing out of the green here. Now, green is still good. Green means good. It's when that red and yellow, about 7:58 where you're looking at right now, and that comes into play. Things get a bit more complex with the lightning. This is at 8:28. Now 8:43, we're still all in the green. That green is our friend. The yellow is not 9:13 green, 9:28. So what we're seeing is about 9:30 or so. This is past 9:28 into 9:45. That green should be gone. We should dissipate pretty well, and we should be in the clear. That's the goal. Now, again, we are currently in a rain-lightning delay. If the lightning is holding off, we'll be able to get to Banana Ball as fast as possible.
Lightning is lightning's holding off. We are currently out of that lightning delay, so if you go back and look down at the field.
We're pals. I take a lot of responsibility in taking care of my kids, my family, and being there for them. You're going to have tough days. Everybody does. Find a place to stop and just breathe. Love your mind.
Every day, pressure builds. Heat, friction, hours. Bone Cologne is a tactical spray engineered for a man's lower zones. Designed to operate where standard cologne doesn't belong. One controlled deployment delivers targeted freshness to the lower front and the rear systems that follow you all day. Stay operational below the belt and freshen up those lower zones. Bone Cologne, targeted male freshness.
To all of the loyal fans of OVW, I want to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude.
Out of that
Without
lightning
you,
delay,
there
so
is no
if you go
OVW.
back and look down at the
Without
field,
your passion,
the reason
your
that
energy,
we have
your
fans
unwavering
is going
support,
to, we
there is no
about
us.
6:45.
There's no
Sometimes in
talent,
situations like
no
this, the question
production.
comes up of,
Without
well,
you,
why didn't you warn the
there's
fans,
no
or why didn't you
OVW.
push the game back?
We
Why didn't you
convene the
That's
driving
right.
force
And when we woke up this
behind
morning,
everything we do.
there was no
The
expectation
unsung heroes of our
weather
saga.
in the area.
So from the bottom
and
of our hearts, thank you, OVW fans.
The following contest is a non-title match scheduled for one fall.
Shower that we got here in Midland hit us out about 6:45.
We just can't get away from these guys.
So we went
Introducing
through, we
first,
expect here 7:30 local time,
Cut
between
the music.
7:45.
Shut your mouths. Shut up, fat boy. Referee, you put a star in this ring right
as well as his
now.
electric guitars, his own Patron. They're all out there playing in right field.
Credit to the organization, too. I know sometimes in situations like this, the question comes up of, well, why didn't you warn the fans, or why didn't you push the game back?
We didn't even know.
That's right. When we woke up this morning, there was no expectation of weather in the area, and the pop-up shower that we got here in Midland hit us out about 6:45 completely. So we went through, we expect here 7:30 local time, between 7:45 and 8 o'clock, another pod of lightning is supposed to come in.
Piece of crap. Jay De Niro still has his championship.
6'3", yeah, 240 safety.
So tonight, I didn't ask. Tonight I'm out here. I'm having a match. You all usually don't get this. You're welcome. Am I a joke to you all? Am I a joke to you? You think it's funny? I got cake in my face. All right, it's all your fault what's about to happen.
Kirby likes putting his
Whoever's
safeties in
back
the
there,
box.
my
Yeah.
opponent,
Shall
get
we
your
call
ass
this?
out here.
Seth Markham's
I
got
think
the
they're
sleeve
chanting
on.
Duncan Hines. Duncan Hines.
In the best way possible, seems like the guy who would have to be quarterback.
And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois,
What do we got here? A little 3-on-3 action. All right.
Marcellus.
Donovan Marcellus,
clearly
was
all-time
he pointing at you or me or who the hell was he pointing at? Well, he better
got
get
Beef
focused
Daddy.
real quick because
Can you rush the
he's got a
quarterback?
huge challenge in front of him
Sets
here
up back-to-back.
with the United States champion,
He's looking somewhere. Looking at
superior
Outland.
Tony Evans.
Donovan Marcellus is in for an uphill battle here.
Yeah, we got to zoom out just a little bit.
What an opportunity, but
I can't either,
face
man.
off against somebody like superior Tony Evans in your OVW Rise debut. Man, good luck.
All right. Man, you can tell these guys, they've really been through it.
Obviously giving up a little bit of a size advantage to superior Tony Evans, but Evans just looks, he does not look like he's in a good mood
Any
at all,
given
guys.
night, any man can pull off a victory. Donovan Marcellus is no different
it looks like
than
we're probably
any
playing
other
two-hand
competitor.
touch.
However,
One of these teams
superior
very tangibly
Tony
has more
Evans
speed.
is.
Taking him deep! He's got him! The 10, the 5, touchdown from KC Gazetta! And he just hit the Billy White Shoes Johnson in the end zone!
I saw his butt crack.
The current U.S. champion.
I saw a little glimpse
Well,
of his
listen,
butt
Tony
crack
Evans
right
was
Do we have a
embarrassed. He was
replay of that?
humiliated last
Can
week.
we show-
He doesn't care who he's fighting anymore. He just wants to beat
That's why he was
somebody
open.
up.
They rushed
And
the quarterback.
unfortunately, Donovan Marcellus
center
is
again,
paying
a little
the
bit of a
price.
delayed
You know what? I'll give Kip
Seth.
credit for his
Is he looking deep again? He is.
He's got him
willing
in.
to
Way
step
deep.
up.
Yeah.
Face
Gotta have
superior
that.
Tony Evans in a
Throws just
match
a little
here
short.
tonight.
Yeah,
Listen,
that's not
it's
a
an
great throw at
opportunity.
all.
All it takes is
Mr.
a 3
Kazana,
count
though,
to
that's
get a
the brother of
win.
the man who
What
just
a,
caught the
what
wide
a
open
career
touchdown.
spike it would be for this young
That
man.
was
Josh, you know what it's
similar to
like
the,
on the prison yards. You
Wait
want
a minute, wait a minute.
Dog,
Yeah.
hold on.
You're finding it.
Never convicted.
Last
Right
Why are they
hands
moving him
over
up?
and
His
over again.
birthday's
And
tomorrow
talk
night.
about a
In the
right
best way
hand.
possible.
Evans
He
just
seems like the guy who
laced
would
him
move the football up a couple yards.
Donovan
Jason
just in
Hart.
La La Land right now.
Is he looking for the check down? Oh, Jay Sharper.
Look out here.
Up and over goes Marcellus.
Here's what I
Oh
would
my God!
Why
Drop
would the
kick
Beefy
right to
Boys
the
play
heart of
zone
superior
coverage and
Tony
3 on 3
Evans.
Right, and why
He's
does
got to
Jason Hart get to be
capitalize.
the
Stay on
quarterback
him,
for the team
Donovan.
that's
Get that win. Up and
You
over.
got two
Drops
guys,
down.
Seth Mark and
name for
Jason
yourself,
Hart, that
kid.
both really want to be quarterbacks.
Very
Seth's
smart.
running some routes
Yeah,
now.
takes the champion down. and
Beautiful
man,
short DDT out of a Donovan Marcellus.
Look
But
at
it is
this
Jason
kid
Hart and the
go.
Texas
keep the
Tailgaters
pressure on, kid.
Stay
should
on
be
him.
the
Don't give him
Now
a
Seth
minute.
is going
Well,
to
he's making him snap.
Oh,
He's
man,
more
look at Tony
shame.
Evans.
tried.
Beefy Boys playing some zone defense.
Give him that, but
ways.
Tony Evans is
There's
just.
no way the Tailgaters are going underneath.
Tony's ticked off.
Oh, he dropped the snap.
Tony showed up at the arena
Jason,
today, man.
looking
He
to
was,
go
you
way
could tell
deep.
he was
To
bored.
slow
He was in a
down.
mood.
It's picked off.
He's
Oh,
going
my
back to
God.
the
A spin move.
And he just
He's at the
power
5.
Donovan
And he takes
Marcellus.
it in for a
Damn near
Beefy
through the
Boy
center of the
touchdown.
ring.
Tony Evans out here trying to prove a
And there
message
ain't no
tonight, Carmen.
flag.
With one arm
And
and
his
now
draws
hoisting
are out.
up Marcellus.
Oh, man.
Evans
for
with
the
that
cover.
variation of a cradle shot.
Trying to step up this way.
That's
Lack of
it.
pressure. He's got two guys. Go routes to
Here
the
is your
outside. Play the
winner,
sidelines.
Superior Tony Evans.
Well, Donovan Marcellus gave it his best shot here.
Come
Wait
on,
a second.
come on, Tony.
Come on now. You
The
beat
match
the
is
man.
over. The match is over.
Cut the music.
Now what? He got the win.
SK, you ain't done. I'm the champion here. You're gonna show me respect. You're gonna put this on me. Now.
Well, you got the win. What? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is our illustrious OVW United States champion, Superior Tony Evans.
Now, like I just showed you idiots, I am the most dominant champion in this company. I am. Hey, stupid, can you not do it? I am the top of this card. And this company keeps
a spin move.
Disrespecting me.
He's at the 5, and he takes it in for a beefy boy touchdown.
I've got nothing on the
And there ain't no flags.
And his draws are out.
Try to step
Now
up
I
despite
can
the
take
lack
the
of
coward's
pressure.
way
He's
out.
got two guys. Go routes to the outside. Play the sidelines. And he's lofts it up to
all
the wrong
these
man.
idiots
That guy's wearing the wrong colors.
Or none.
The world.
Look at
I'm
on
a
top.
fighting
Jace.
champion.
Ooh. Is that defensive pass
Now I can
interference?
The Beefy Boys have got to start playing the
An
ball.
open
If
challenge
they don't start playing
to
the ball, I'm
anybody
going to call
back
that.
there
My rule, I'm going to have to call
that
that.
wants to come out here and try and take this from me.
Are you kidding?
Locker room's got to be chomping at the bit right now.
Wait a second here. What in the world? Super Z with Percival Goodington the 13th.
No. 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 No.
No! That's cute. That's cute, Citizen Evans. But it's not me. It's another member of the Z-Force.
What?
Oh, what is it, your stupid butler?
Wrong again, Superior.
Oh my goodness. Kid Colossus making his way to the squared circle to answer the open challenge. And look at the face of Tony Evans.
A completely different expression on the face of the champion now.
Tony Evans got super cocky, Josh. He thought Super Z was coming out for the challenge. Look at the size difference. Holy moly.
God.
Oh,
Kid
my.
Colossus, Tony Evans, Independence Rage just got huge.
Wait a second, where's Tony Evans going?
Well, for the first time in a long time, I believe we are seeing fear in the eyes of superior Tony Evans. Look at the smile on the face of Colossus.
Kid Colossus is loving every minute of this with a thumbs up. But where in the heck is Tony Evans going?
As far away from Colossus as possible until July 19th.
Well, the challenge has been made. Let's see if it gets made official. Something tells me we got to give the people what they want, and they want to see this match. Oh, my word. Well, ladies and gentlemen, still to come tonight, Cal Hero goes one-on-one with Ashton Adonis. That is your main event, and it is on the way here in just a few. We're back.
If you've ever dreamed of being part of professional wrestling or sports entertainment, make that dream a reality and attend the world-famous Harvard of Pro Wrestling. The OVW Academy with Al Snow, the birthplace of legends including Batista, John Cena, Randy Orton, The Miz, and many more. Will you be the next name added to that impressive list? Visit OVWacademy.com and apply now.
Can I start you off with a drink?
I'll have an LA.
What's an LA?
Well, it's the perfect drink for you and your date. Ask anyone around and they'll proudly state, it's the reason we all celebrate. And when you crave a taste that's simply divine, this timeless recipe is so fine. What will it be? Don't make a mistake. Grab a seat, there's a decision to make.
So, what will it be? I think I'll have an LA.
I'm the voice of the Valley, Eric Cornish, and when the stars of OVW need to be announced to the ring, I'm the guy they call. But when your business needs to be announced to the world, I'm also the guy you call. With Minuteman Press, the official printer of OVW. Check out some of our work on the sponsor wall, in the entranceway, the announce desk, even some of the merchandise for our stars. And if we can do all this for OVW, imagine what we can do for you. Email me, ovw@minuteman.com. We design, print, and promote you, and OVW too.
some at Derby City Gaming and Hotel. Play the hottest games, sip the coolest cocktails, savor award-winning dining, live it up at the sports bar, then unwind in style. Book your getaway today at DerbyCityGaming.com. Now there's even more ways to spin and win at both thrilling Derby City Gaming Louisville locations with electronic roulette, horse-powered by historical horse racing. Play today and get the ball rolling on your next hot streak. Visit DerbyCityGaming.com for details.
Only at the Kentucky Derby Museum.
And now, the Wix Pizza Rewind.
Talk about, this is where Cal didn't want it. Oh, going for that double stomp. Fanny Pack knee connects. And that's it. It's over.
Kevin Thorne, Independence Rage, July 19th. You don't have to respect the kid that grew up watching you, but you damn well will respect the man I've become.
That was the Wix Pizza Rewind. Wix Pizza on Baxter Avenue and Heights Lane in Louisville.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to OVW Rise on the road all summer long. We've got a big summer full of live events. And coming up Wednesday, July 15th, it's a party on the Pepsi Plaza at the KFC Yum Center and the kickoff to the downtown happy hour. Beer vendors, food trucks, and a whole lot more. It's an all-ages event, and it's absolutely free. Come join us for that at the KFC Yum Center.
Sunday night, July the 19th, Independence Rage, our next big SNS, the Sunday night special. Don't you dare miss it.
And then the following Saturday on the 25th, OVW takes over Dainty Fest in downtown Louisville.
And that's not all. Coming up in August, a very special Saturday night, August 15th, Race for the Crown is our pay-per-view after, or I should say our premium event after Independence Rage. It's happening in Cincinnati, Ohio. We'll have tickets on sale next week and a lot more information. It's going to be a huge event. You're not going to want to miss that one. All your tickets at ovwrestling.com. Don't miss a minute of OVW Live. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's OVW Rise is brought to you in part by American Mobile Glass, family-owned and serving Kentuckiana since 1946. If your windshield's cracked, fix it fast with American Mobile Glass. Visit AmericanMobileGlass.com for your free estimate today.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he's the end-all, be-all, Ashton Adonis.
Main event time. As astonishing, Ashton Adonis is set to go one-on-one against Cal Hero.
Ashton Adonis been forging a path of his own after finally splitting from Jake Painter and Jake Lawless. And Adonis has championship gold in his sights. Could Cal Hero be a stepping stone towards that, or is Cal going to be that roadblock?
And his opponent, from Cedarburg, Wisconsin, Cal Hero!
Well, Cal Hero focused for the matchup at hand here tonight. Of course, we know at Independence Rage has that date against Seven, not Kevin Thorne, not Mordecai, but against Seven, taking place at Independence Rage. But Cal Hero here tonight with all of its attention on Ashton Adonis.
You know, what we saw from Kevin Thorne, I was beside myself. Kevin Thorne has known Cal Hero since he was a small child.
Yeah, but
Special
Cal
referee
Hero
in that match on our 1400th episode, and out of nowhere, hits him with a trash can.
Yeah, but Cal Hero is not getting Kevin Thorne at Independence Rage on July the 19th. Cal Hero is getting Seven.
Yeah, man, that's
Seven is a version of that man that is willing to stoop to any low, to do whatever it takes to walk out with a victory. There's nothing more repugnant that he won't do to be able to defeat the man in the ring across from him. And that is not the young man that Cal Hero was. That is the man that Cal Hero is.
Yeah, I was going to say, Cal Hero's not that same little boy anymore that Kevin Thorne thinks he's going to be able to push around. Cal Hero's a grown-ass man, and trust me, he's going to be able to hold his own come Independence Rage.
I don't disagree.
Well, he's definitely come into his own, a former heavyweight champion in his own right, looking to make his way back up to championship contention. We've watched him grow. We've watched him develop for years here at OVW, and certainly I don't believe that Kevin Thorne really knows what he's stepping into the ring with. I know we keep talking about Cal stepping into the ring with Seven, but Seven also has to step into the ring with Cal Hero.
Absolutely.
Ashton Adonis charging through Hero. You know, you talk about how we've watched Cal grow up here. Someone else we've watched grow since they stepped foot in OVW is astonishing Ashton Adonis. This man has been on an upward trajectory the entire time that he has been in OVW, regardless of whether or not he's been by himself or whether or not he's been part of the trifecta. I'm curious to see what Adonis is going to do from here. Side headlock takeover there by Hero.
Yep, looking out. Referee Jeff Lutz keeping an eye on those shoulders. You look for this to be a very competitive back-and-forth contest. Both men equally matched in a lot of ways. Oh, and down hard goes Adonis with the shoulder tackle from Hero.
Adonis trying to create a little separation there and just baited Cal Hero in.
The thing about this match coming up at Independence Rage, Cal's not worried about fighting for a championship. All he's concerned with is respect. He wants, I don't know if he wants, I shouldn't say man hard into the turnbuckle. He's not trying to earn the respect. He's demanding that Kevin Thorne, if you will, Seven, respects him as the man that he's become.
Well, on the other side of that, it may not be about championships for Cal Hero, but on the other side, Ashton Adonis has made his intentions clear. He wants his shot at the media championship. He wants to hold that title, make it prestigious once again so he can go on and then challenge for the heavyweight championship and then ultimately the United States championship. Ashton Adonis looking to work his way up the card. It all starts tonight through Cal Hero.
But don't let Drew Hernandez say to put the prestigious championship back on.
Hang on.
Wait a second here. Adonis goes down. It looks like he might have caught that knee wrong or something here, guys.
Adonis with an up and over.
Oh, man. But if you saw, though, Cal hesitated a minute there. I would have gone right in on him, and Cal hesitated, and he paid the price with that knee.
Cal Hero checking to make sure he didn't have a tooth knocked out or a broken nose.
Cal was looking very conflicted there.
That knee caught him right on the button, too, man.
Yeah, I don't know what our cameraman was doing there. I was trying to get a view of Cal Hero, and Cal's trying to cover up a little bit out there on the floor. I'm trying to see how much damage was done by Adonis. Adonis threw that thing with intent.
Oh, well, not even going to get a one count there. It was just interesting. Like, we talk about it all the time. You can't hesitate. You got to go in. You got to stay on your opponent. You got to beat them down. You can't give them a moment to breathe.
Well, that's the one thing that Cal's got to develop, that killer instinct. How many times have we seen this with Jamin Olivencia? Time and time again, Cal Hero has to find that within him. He has to find that killer instinct to be able to put opponents away.
Well, you know, I think that's something that Cal's been tapping into more and more here as of late. We've seen a change at Cal Hero. We've seen a little bit of a harder edge to Cal Hero. And I, for one, I'm here for it. Covered by Adonis.
Yeah, just a one count. I think it's way too early in this match, I think, for anybody to be able to get a solid pin here.
You know, the thing is, when you go for a pinfall in a situation like that, if you're able to pick up a victory off of it, awesome.
Well, yeah.
However, I'm just trying to make you expend more energy. I'm trying to make you force my entire body weight off of me, and maybe that'll actually give me a little bit more of an edge in the submission, which is what we're seeing here from Adonis. Hero attempting to fight his way back up to his feet.
Now, Adonis has been hanging on to that arm, man. Of course, we talk about the surgically repaired shoulder all the time of Cal Hero.
Cal charging nobody home. Cal hard the bridge of his nose into that buckle.
Look at that clothesline, my
word. It's like getting hit by a car.
2 count.
Cal able to get back up, and Adonis right back to that shoulder, AJ.
Man, Adonis had some stank on that clothesline.
Let me tell you, I talked about how Cal Hero is focused heading into this matchup, but we are really seeing it out of Ashton Adonis here tonight. He is on his game.
Adonis hanging on to that left arm of Cal Hero for dear life. And now Cal coming off.
Cal with a full head of steam.
Man, look at back and Bo.
Oh,
Gets caught. Man.
Cal might have taken a little bit too much time there. And Adonis made him pay for it.
You know, it's very possible he could have felt like maybe Adonis wasn't in the proper position there or something. He was trying to pivot and adjust on the fly. I'm not exactly sure, but man.
Well, he was trying to adjust, and it got him caught.
Yeah, it did.
Adonis created much-needed separation in that situation to try to catch his breath.
Adonis got rocked too, though, guys.
You have to be able to think on your feet in a full contact sport like this, and right now, these two men find themselves center of the ring. We're seeing what they're made of.
Just blow after blow back and forth here. Adonis, look out. Oh!
Beautiful Northern Lights with a bridge,
Two count.
No.
Wow. That's closer, though, Josh, to your point. The pins keep getting more frequent. Cal starts wearing down, and man, Adonis is really bringing the fight to Cal.
You know, both men, they're expending more and more energy the longer this match goes on. It's going to really become down to a test of wills here between Adonis and Hero.
Oh, man.
Solid thudding chop across the chest. Both these men want to reach the finish line in this one and walk away with their hand raised. Which one is more resilient? Which one will be able to pull it out?
Cal has been in much bigger situations where there's been much more at stake. He's been in so much more jeopardy. It's really going to take everything, including the kitchen sink, for Adonis to pull out a victory here over Cal Hero tonight.
I think it's important to note, no matter how much momentum that Adonis has here, no matter how far Cal behind, he's still fighting back.
You know that Adonis wants this win so bad, but so does Cal. Neither one of them can afford to take a loss here tonight.
Cal Hero trying to fight his way off of the canvas here. Adonis still clutching at that knee. Cal with a shot to Adonis. Adonis answering back. Neither one of these men wanting to give an inch here, Carmen.
Yeah, definitely not. Adonis, as I mentioned before, needs that victory here, wants to earn a shot at the media championship. For Cal Hero, it's about proving it to himself that he can still hang in there. We still have that match against 7 coming up at Independence Rage.
Man, high knee connects, though.
He's got to remind himself that he can hang in there through the trenches, work his way back up.
Somehow, Cal Hero, just when you think he's down, just when you think he's out, he finds a way to come back and rally, and obviously feeding off the energy of the Hot Point Davis Arena crowd. Adonis is rocked here. Cal now, look out! Hero's journey, I thought, but no! Super kick connects!
Oh, actually, Adonis rocked it all the way to the floor.
A desperation maneuver there from Cal Hero, but you mentioned it, Josh. Adonis, rather, falling out to the floor. Now Cal having to give chase.
Well, that was a desperation maneuver on Adonis's part, but very smart. Maybe he had enough sense still to roll himself out and get out of there. He knew he was in trouble. He knew that it could have been all over for him. But I don't know, Cal needs to go out.
Yeah, but
Cal needs to go out. He needs to get out to the outside and grab him. He's letting him lay there and recover.
Is he going to expend by trying to drag the body of Adonis back into the ring?
This isn't typical for Cal, though. Cal usually stays on the attack here.
Hey, man, a win's a win.
Well, we're up to 8 here.
If Adonis gets back into the ring, Cal's going to take the fight to him.
Yeah, barely.
But look exactly where Adonis found himself.
Yeah, he's in a bad spot, and it looks like Cal is sizing him up for that fanny pack knee. If it connects, it'll be all over. Adonis staggers. Oh, my God!
End-all kneel?
Out of nowhere.
End-all kneel connects. Cal, this may be it here. Oh, my God. What in the world?
That would have been the biggest win thus far in the career of Ashton Adonis here in OVW.
I have no idea where Cal found the energy, but typically nobody kicks out of the end-all kneel.
Well, Adonis still had that pad pulled up. It still gave a little bit of cushioning. Adonis, now you see him. He's peeling that knee pad down, and he's calling for it.
Is he
that knee's still bothering him, though.
Willing to risk it all to put away Cal Hero. Can he connect?
Can he connect at 100%? Cal swings wildly here. Adonis comes down, rolls through, goes for the
super. Wild shot missed.
Look out here. Cal again now. Oh, fanny pack knee connects right on the button. That's got to be it. Adonis is done for. It's over.
Here is your winner, Cal Hero!
What a hell of a match. What a hell of a contest. Great back and forth. It literally, really, truly could have been anybody's match here tonight.
Ashton Adonis fought his heart out. The win goes to Cal Hero.
You were telling me. Superstar performance from both individuals here in our main event. Incredible matchup.
The question is, though, is Cal going to be able to do the same thing coming up at Independence Rage against 7 when he's got to go one-on-one with 7? That's the question. Can the grown man take on a WWE legend?
On Cal pulling Adonis back to his feet.
That's sportsmanship. You always like to see that, man. It's got to be a difficult loss there for Adonis.
These two men put on a banger of a matchup.
Cal Hero, once again, you proved you're just a kid. That match versus Ashton Adonis, once again, just proves that you're not willing to take the opportunity that's in front of you. See, Cal, at Independence Rage, you talk about you're going to make me respect you, that you're the man now. And I once was your hero. Well, Cal, you know what they say about heroes. You never want to meet them because they'll be the greatest disappointment in your life. Well, kid, I'm going to prove at Independence Rage that I never wanted to meet mine.
Ben Parker, Chase Acuff. I think that's a pretty clear 6.
I'd agree with you on the 6.
And now it's where you up 6 instead of Leday.
Fair.
Acuff with 5, Leday with 9. Would you take JBJ over Bobby Leday for MVP? They're pretty comparable.
Yeah.
Tough to take center fielder versus shortstop, by the way, because the trick play is
both premium positions, though.
Yes.
Both play premium positions. That's so tough.
So let's list them out again. Martin, Barth, Brewer, Acuff, Tanner Allen. Can we lock it? You just saw Tofflin, by the way. Let's get Tofflin in a second. You got Martin, Barth, Brewer, Acuff, Allen, Parker, Leday, and JBJ. Dane's top.
Sunshine or MVP talk.
Is that what you want to do?
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I'd say so.
Pitcher of the year.
It's a 2-horse race right now. That is it. The pitcher of the year right now is a 2-horse race. In my opinion, right now as we currently stand, Danny Hosley, Chris Clark.
I don't think it's pretty one horse there, boss.
That's the best starting pitcher in the sport right now, and that's the best closer.
But who's the best pitcher in the sport right now? It's Danny Hosley.
It's Danny Hosley. I agree.
Clark for best starter.
Larger sample size.
Chris Clark.
I mean, it's Chris Clark and Danny Hosley. It's a 2-horse race. It's what you value more. Do you value a guy who goes out there and pitches in the most important inning of banana ball and has been perfect this year when it comes to save opportunities, or do you value a guy who is the best at starting games in the sport this year, statistically speaking? Which one do you value more?
I mean, okay, guy speaking from a team who has the most blown saves in the league, a team that would be first place in the Banana Ball Championship League if the bullpen had been consistent to start the year and started to catch on now with the Party Animals. You want the closer. And
in our situation, you have Reese Miller.
But look, man, Hosley's numbers are just stupid. They're stupid, dog. Like what he's put together this year, and what he's put together has been, and you can't put career into this, but
I mean, you pull up ERA. Sort ERA on the screen.
34. Yeah, but if you sort ERA, it's the whole qualified thing.
No. You can see ERA very easily. I mean, Danny still has a low enough one. He's got a 1.37 ERA. Chris Clark has a 2.38, which I know is a one run
Hosley,
more.
By rule, has half the innings.
Correct.
Because he has to.
Strikeout to ball four sprint ratio, incredible for Danny, 34-3.
Yeah, man.
But Chris Clark has 57 strikeouts, which is second in Banana Ball. I'm just saying, it is a 2-horse race. Now, who would I vote for right now? I'm voting Danny Hosley. I agree. It has been insane what he's done. But that's not to say that Chris Clark is in this conversation. It's also not to say C.J. Williams isn't in this conversation.
So it's Danny Hosley, Chris Clark, everybody else.
I mean, I think it's similar to our MVP conversation. We can put other guys up there, but it's a 1-horse race in Kyle Martin.
That was one of the cool things about going into the draft is it happened for you. I know it happened for you. It happened for me.
Yep.
Coaches, us being able to give some input to coaches and not overstep.
Right.
And say, hey.
And we were asked. We were approached by the way.
If C.J. Williams is hanging around there, not a bad idea to go get C.J. Williams.
Right.
After watching him as a visitor, he just had that moxie to him. I think A.J. Swiatek calls him the villain.
Mm-hmm.
Would you put him at 3?
I mean, this guy standing next to me has got a good case, too, Brett Sanchez.
So, Brett Sanchez and Austin Drury are both in a very fun conversation.
Correct.
And 3 weeks ago, I didn't have Drury in that top 3. Now, I mean, his ERA is down to 3.75. He was electric again last week in the Eugene. Playoff situation, the Texas Tailgaters, nobody's got it better with arms than the Tailgaters. In a best 2 out of 3 scenario. Because you can ride Sanchez for 7 innings. You can ride Clark for 7 innings.
Mm-hmm.
You can ride CD. Let's say that somebody gets in trouble, CD's in there. And then Reese Miller's 3rd, 4th best closer in the league.
Yeah. Currently leads the league in saves, by the way.
So nobody's got it better than the Texas Tailgaters from a pitching staff standpoint when it comes to the postseason and our postseason format. If I'm looking at, shoot, man, Will Etheridge is up there, and I haven't gotten to Brett Helton, who...
Brett's in that conversation.
Gotta be.
And I know his numbers aren't as good as those guys. It's the ERA that hurts Brett when you have this conversation. We were talking about a dude who has 2 CGs this year. The only 2 complete games in Banana Ball this year.
And can I raise you? Here's where Christian Davis
trick plays induced.
Correct. What is I asked this question to Adam Virant, Josh Zalewski, Biko Scala. What is a more important statistic in Banana Ball as a pitcher? Strikeouts or trick plays and induced?
Yeah, trick plays induced. Brett Sanchez has induced 110 of them this year.
Second?
Second. Yeah. There's only 2 guys with triple-digit trick plays induced.
All right, let's rank them then. So you said you're gonna go Hosley 1 in a tight race.
It's a very tight race, man. But I'm going Hosley, Chris Clark easily.
It was easier before that series in Nebraska when Hosley had a sub-1 ERA. It's like 6.
Gave up home run to EJ.
Yep.
And then last weekend in Oregon, he gave up. What? He gave up 3 runs in the bottom of that 8th to you guys? Hosley?
No. They did not start Hosley in the 8th. Yep. Yeah, Hosley was not out there. It may have been Levesque, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
And I could be incorrect.
How many earned runs does Danny have this year? I think 4. I think Danny has 4 earned runs on the year, if I'm not mistaken.
That sounds about right.
Just go and sort saves and you'll be able to find it.
That's good. Yep. Thank you. Bananaball.com/stats if you want to follow along this conversation.
Yeah, you can go over how many earned runs.
Hosley has the 3rd most saves.
He has 4 earned runs.
4 earned runs.
Yeah.
In 26 and a third innings.
Which is crazy.
That's unbelievable.
He's got to be pitcher of the year.
Right now, it's Hosley.
He has to.
2, Chris Clark.
2, Chris Clark.
3 is where you get into your Sanchez's.
I think
trick play induced, man.
And Sanchez still has a sub,
way
3. He's got like a 3.44 ERA right now.
Yep.
So
let's get qualified players up in here. It doesn't work. Qualified players just doesn't work, by the way.
What are we at? Scroll down a little bit. You got it sorted there. Brett Sanchez has a 3.44 ERA or 3.64. Sorry, ERA.
Which would be 6th best.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. I think it's Sanchez,
CJ Williams.
CJ Williams.
Correct. I agree.
Is it CJ Williams, or do you get back to that closer argument of like, is there a better starter somewhere in there? Out of
CJ's been.
You know what? No, I'm gonna put Drury.
CJ's been that valuable to local beats, though, man.
I'm gonna go Drury at 4 and then Williams at 5. That's what. Yeah, Williams is a top 5 pitcher in this league. I would have tried. I mean, I want him on my team. I want CJ Williams on my team.
I know we haven't mentioned his name yet. Has to be in the conversation.
Say it. 1, 2, 3.
Will Etheridge. Will Etheridge.
Oh,
Will
nice.
Etheridge.
What a deep league we have, man.
A defending pitcher of the month.
Will Etheridge, for sure.
He's been incredible since he... Jabba, not Joba, but Jabba. There you go.
Where am I?
Jabba, not Joba, but Jabba. There you go.
Where am I? Not on my glasses.
You got to zoom in there, Drake. Drake, you got to zoom in. I, too, can't see that.
Let's do... Oh, there it is. Woo. Fontenot had a really good last month.
He has.
Uh-huh.
Drake's been really good.
Obviously, Helton on another planet.
Look at that Will Etheridge ERA, 2.86 or 2.95. What does that say?
Yep, pitcher of the month, man. Yeah. That's why. Yeah, it's. Now, has Etheridge done enough to be in the top 5?
At this point, no. But if he continues doing what he's doing, absolutely.
I still have Helton above Etheridge. Full body of work.
2 complete games. That's crazy.
Can you show me TPI for Helton versus Etheridge, please? Trick plays induced, because again, much more important statistic than strikeouts.
Brett has 70 trick plays induced.
Where is that rank in the league?
That would be.
Oh man, yeah, Drury at TPI
8th. Brett has 8 or is 8th with 70 trick plays induced.
Oh, Garrett Delano's up there too.
Delano, man, yeah.
If not for that, he had a slow start. He'd tell you he had a pretty slow start.
Yeah.
If not for the slow start, which I mean, that statement can be thrown away. But obviously, if not for a couple bad outings to begin the season before the Open, Delano's right back up there.
Correct.
MVP of the Tour Championship last year. Drury's third in banana ball in trick plays induced.
Yes.
And he might be number one in strikeouts.
He is. Well, you got it sorted.
I do, yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he leads.
Dog.
Yeah.
Dog. Drury over Sanchez?
No. Trick plays induced. And also Sanchez only has 10 less strikeouts than him.
Yep. In innings comparison, pretty close. Pretty close.
Yeah. And Brett has 25 more trick plays induced.
Yep.
10 less strikeouts, 25 more trick plays induced. I'm taking Brett Sanchez. Brett also has a better ERA as we currently stand. Albeit Brett's ERA is at 3.64, Drury's at 3.75. Brett works faster, has a better MPI. Brett has a lower ship. Like, all the numbers
Brett's
in the
got
metrics.
a sub-4 MPI.
Yeah, which is
That's
crazy.
Nuts.
Yeah. We're also talking about him as if he isn't standing right here next to us.
He is in the room behind us.
Yeah.
Which I'm still happy to ask these questions about, like, where do you go with this?
Right.
And Brett gave me, when I said Clark at 2, Brett was like, yeah, I mean, put Clark above.
Yeah, and Brett would tell you that.
You know what?
Give him a headset.
It's true, yeah, let's do it. Let's
Give
have
him
an
a headset.
educational banana ball conversation. Brett, you're technically rookie season of banana ball, but second year in the fold of the organization. Trick play induced versus strikeouts. How do you weight those two statistics?
Strikeouts are definitely cool, like
for sure.
But
the chicks dig those.
Yeah, absolutely. But when it comes to the game of banana ball, it's about tricks. That is what banana ball is, and it's based around is the trick plays. So, like CD leading by, I mean, he's leading me by 13.
Yeah.
Like, that's incredible, and I have a lot.
63% of Christian Davis's outs this year. Or, excuse me, 65% of Christian Davis's outs he's recorded this year have been via the trick.
Yeah, which is absolutely nuts. But I have
starting pitcher versus closer pitcher, because as a closer in banana ball, that is just as valuable as going out and giving your team 6 good innings. Where do you value that conversation?
I'm not going to lie, I've thrown all 9 innings this year. I didn't finish the 9th in Tennessee, but I've thrown all 9. The last 3 innings are more intense, are more dire, and you win and lose games in those last 3 innings.
Guys, the crowd is erupting because the tarp is about to be pulled.
But I've thrown all 9. The last 3 innings are more intense, are more dire, and you win and lose games in those last 3 innings.
Guys, the crowd is erupting because the tarp is about to be pulled.
Are we going to play?
We will have
still out there in the 7th or coming out.
You know, go give throw, which is a great play.
For the holes. Analyzing Sacramento and Nashville.
Just timings, and timing as a hitter is more important. You know,
one that ended up in a Disney commercial.
No. That was first. That wasn't against the party animals. You leave that one alone.
That one was for the fans, Brett.
Yeah.
That was down here for, boss man. What do you want? The world is that's at your throat.
Sanchi, I'm happy you're able to join us, but that tarp just got pulled, and I just got word that you got to get back downstairs. Unfortunately, but fortunately. Fortunately, because we're about to play banana ball, hopefully.
I was going to sit up here the whole game, but I guess so. I guess not.
Sanchez's hand, he had some pretty tangible sticky stuff.
Come around 9:10 local time. So we still have about, 45 minutes before first pitch here.
9:10 local time?
Yes. So 9:10 local time. So that's what we're looking at.
We've got the best moments for the Texas Tailgaters from last weekend.
Yeah, we've already looked at those, but we also have the best moments from the year thus far.
That's what I was going for. And so, if I may, we'll have the moments of the year for the Texas Tailgaters to give you. About 10 minutes for us. We'll be able to reset the broadcast for the control room. I can go tinkle.
Me too.
Yep, 100%.
With your broken back. Bathroom door.
I did break the bathroom door earlier. We'll have a graphic that's very clear on that. Of what's happening and how close we are to first pitch. When we return, we'll be able to cover home run hitter. Discuss more of what we're going to see in the matchup with Sean Fluke, Christian Davis, the two starting pitchers tonight.
By the way, big storyline. Those guys were warming up right when the rain delay started. So be interesting to see if they still stay with them. It looks like he's about to go back out to the bullpen and start warming up now. Fluke's already walking that way. So it looks like those guys are going to be fine. They continue to take care of the...
Welcome to the action play. Oh, it's a double trick play. Is that the play of the year? Jonathan Sunshine Looters lays out between the...
Year either. Jordan Bart hits his first home run in his banana ball career, en route to putting the Tailgaters up 13-12 in the trick play category. Bouncer, Taylor Justice, tough play. Joe Sperone loses the cowboy hat, Book it yet again. 13 trick plays apiece to get the final out of the inning. Taylor Justice bounces it off the turf like LaMelo, and that's how the Tailgaters win the equalizer point. And then, here's how they won the Taylor Justice, tough play. Joe Sperone loses the cowboy hat. Book it yet again. 13 trick plays apiece to get the final out of the inning. Taylor Justice bounces it off the turf like LaMelo, and that's how the Tailgaters win the equalizer point. And then, here's how they won the to 12 in the trick play category. Bouncer, Taylor Justice, tough play. Joe Sperone loses the cowboy hat. Book it yet again. 13 trick plays apiece to get the final out of the inning. Taylor Justice bounces it off the turf like LaMelo, and that's how the Tailgaters win the equalizer point. And then, here's how they won the ball game. And Kyle Markin welcomes you. It's their 15th and final trick play to defeat the Savannah Bananas 5-0 at Navasota High. And Kyle Markin welcomes you. It's their 15th and final trick play to defeat the Savannah Bananas 5-0 at Navasota High.
Welcome to the action. It's a double trick play. Is that the play of the year? Jonathan Sunshine Luter.
Jordan Bart hits his first home run in his banana ball career, en route to putting the Tailgaters up. That is now 13-12 in the trick play category. Bouncer, Taylor Justice, tough play. Joe Sperone loses the cowboy hat. Book it yet again. 13 trick plays apiece to get the final out of the inning. Taylor Justice bounces it off the turf like LaMelo, and that's how the Tailgaters win the equalizer point. And then that is now 13-12 in the trick play category. Bouncer, Taylor Justice, tough play. Joe Sperone loses the cowboy hat. Book it yet again. 13 trick plays apiece to get the final out of the inning. Taylor Justice bounces it off the turf like LaMelo, and that's how the Tailgaters win the equalizer point. And then
Seaboard will be the latest first pitch of the year here in the sport of banana ball. And Drake, I can't wait, man.
No, and this is where, very excited. We're getting banana ball in, and the crowd is still hung out here in Midland awaiting this first pitch. It'll happen about 2 hours after the expected 7 o'clock local time. This is where we ask something of you. Tell your mom.
Tell your dad.
Tell your friends.
Tell your grandma.
Your cousin's probably around.
Your great-great-aunt.
You haven't, I know you got divorced, and you haven't talked in a while.
Yeah,
but you should probably reach out. This is a pretty good excuse.
Call her.
You should let her know she's
or
still
him.
awake. Probably maybe at the bar, and can put it on the TV on YouTube. The Tailgaters.
Well, it's Thursday night. I hope she's not at the bar.
Tomorrow's a federal holiday, my friend. I know where I'll be this evening. Let them know that Banana Ball will play tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern Time, 9 o'clock Central Time. Now is the time to jump in. It's Sean Fluke will be mic'd up tonight with Christian Davis.
Yeah, CD, man. We talked about him during the rain delay. Is induced the most trick plays of any pitcher in the sport this year. And in my opinion, the best rivalry in the sport. The Texas Tailgaters, the party animals. Texas Tailgaters just 1-4 against the Black and Pink this year, trying to avenge that sweep in Nashville.
And we haven't talked about it yet, but that Game 3 in Nashville,
yes.
The last time these two teams met was when the heated moment occurred. And I think organizationally across the board, I want to commend Quinn Kreller, who runs the Banana Ball account. I want to commend Jesse Cole, who was in these conversations about, okay, do we promote this?
Yes.
Do we put this out? Do we talk about when Jason Swan comes up on Reese Miller and Taj Porter jumps in to defend his pitcher, Jake Skoll pulls Swan back? Do we have those discussions over the course of that week about the moment? And we did. It was released to a Banana Ball audience of millions, and the video got well over 1 million views.
Correct.
That proves just how much these guys care. And even in the wake of that, we've heard from both teams about how they've apologized for the heated moment and have moved on. And
the air is clear.
They're excited to play each other tonight. So there really is no underlying story amongst that moment still being an issue. But it is fun to get to see these squads get back together for the first time since it occurred.
Within 2 weeks of each other.
Yep.
That was just 12 days ago. The Bananas play the Party Animals in Oregon, one of the biggest series of the year. Tailgaters play the Loco Beach Coconuts. Kyle Martin goes for 3 home runs last weekend, and now we're back here in Midland. We'll take a beautiful look down at the field. You won't see a tarp in sight, and we're about to start our in-game or pre-game entertainment as we'll go back down there right now.
Awaiting the hope of a first pitch So now each squad on the field and warming up. The Party Animals doing so with their traditional hacky sack. And Brett, now I can say it. It felt like about an hour ago we may not get Banana Ball in tonight in Midland, and all of a sudden everything has flipped.
Opportunity to play tonight either, and now you see the guys, man, back out on the field. Back signing, back being fans first. I mean, this is absolutely incredible to see, like you said, man, after we entered this rain delay or lightning delay, whatever, weather delay we'll call it. At, 6:44 local time?
We probably got a little less than an inch of water in the span of an hour.
Yes.
And those folks have still braved this to sit out on the berm. I mean, that thing left to right, there's a berm that stretches from right field, the right field pole. No, better than that, almost third base, edge of the dugout, all the way to the other side of the stadium. And these folks sit on the wet grass just to get a taste of Banana Ball, the Tailgaters and Party Animals. That's the fans being team first. We always talk about being fans first, us toward them. That's them really showing up for these guys.
This area of Texas has been yearning for Banana Ball. Yeah. I had a couple Party Animals. Fans come up to me today. Man, that is how cool this is. I mean, we get to come to places in Midland where this is a very blue-collar place. People come here for work. That's why people come to Midland, Texas. And we get to come here to Momentum Bank Ballpark and bring a brand that represents what this state is in the Texas Tailgaters. And then we also get to bring one of the best brands that there is in this sport in the Party Animals. We'll take a look.
Look how packed that is.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, that's crazy, man. I lived in Texas for 5 years down at Baylor University. And Midland is an underrated, overlooked part of this state because it's tough to get to. It's not close to it. It's a standalone area, Midland, Odessa, and that's what makes it so special. That's what makes these people, these blue-collar fans, there's gold in these hills, liquid gold, here at Momentum Bank Ballpark. What makes them special, this atmosphere already has been neat to see for Banana Ball.
You see it there, opened up March 23rd. 2002, 24-year-old ballpark.
We talk a lot again about being fans first. We talk a lot again about being fans first, being fans facing. The Midland Rockhounds are the exact same. They're in the same boat. They track the fans that come to this ballpark for the impact they can make on human beings, on tangible people who come from all walks of life and sit in these seats to watch the Rockhounds every week.
Yeah, and how about our folks online, man? I mean, over 3,400 people still watching. And our people in the chat, our people watching us on YouTube, just as diehard as those folks here in Midland. And how poetic. The sun has started to just so poke out. You can see it reflected upon the buildings out behind right center field. Behind these gray clouds that we've been accustomed to seeing. There you see it. Mr. Sun, as he begins to set, is just showing us he's still hanging around here in Midland.
The sun's a god?
She is setting.
Yeah, I've always wondered.
I have too.
Curiosity peaked. Golden hour in right field.
Curiosity killed the cat.
There is still a light bit of rain that's overtaken us, but we can play through this. You can barely see it. If you can sign an autograph, it's not raining hard enough.
No. Sunshine. Signing a Party Animals jersey. How about that? Or shirt, I should say.
Credit to the entertainment staff of the Texas Tailgaters for ensuring that the cast was out there doing everything in their power to keep this place entertained. To the players who signed autographs all through the rain delay. And again, the most credit goes to the fans who've stayed here, the fans online. We're still dialed in.
We can't miss the storyline that Sean Fluke and Christian Davis were warming up about 2 hours ago. And now they have to go back down to the bullpens, get fully back warm to begin this ball game. I mean, that's difficult. When you're trying to get in that
Remember Pistol Pete? And these are two of the most senior-laden offenses in Banana Ball.
Yeah.
Miles an hour, gusts up to 30 miles an hour. Now it's sitting around 15 or so, but still, that's you feel that.
Drake, the chat would like to tell you that it is down to the bullpens. Get fully back warm to begin this ball game. I mean, that's difficult when you're trying to get in that.
Fairbanks, remember Pistol Pete? And these are two of the most senior-laden offenses in Banana Ball.
Yeah. Crazy. It is cool, man, how fans first all these guys are. And I know we talk about that, and it's not just a talking point that we're trying to drive into the ground. It is really incredible every single time we have a weather delay or some kind of impact, how these guys still stay out of the dugout and continue to talk to the fans, continue to sign for the fans. You see, there's Christian Davis warming up out there in the right field bullpen. I mean, the type of humans that we have. It ends right below right field.
Yeah. Gonna hit all of his home runs tonight? Is that what's at the end of that rainbow? Fairly at this point.
I must ask you another question, Drake, unrelated to anything we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Has there been not just a talking point that we're trying to drive into the ground? It is really incredible every single time we have a weather delay or some kind of impact, how these guys still stay out of the dugout and continue to talk to the fans, continue to sign for the fans. You see, there's Christian Davis warming up out there in the right field bullpen. I mean, the type of humans that we have. It ends right below right field.
Yeah. Gonna hit all of his home runs tonight? Is that what's at the end of that rainbow? Fairly at this point.
I must ask you another question, Drake, unrelated to anything we've been talking about.
Yeah.
Has there been
and Benadryl and fever drink?
I've had it before.
And so I stay away from Benadryl. The common cold can help me avoid Benadryl. But then Tylenol, acetaminophen, break a fever. That's been the goal. And so today I've had, since 11 o'clock last night, 8 Tylenol, 4,000 milligrams, which is the limit.
That's the legal limit
in 24 hours.
Yes.
In 24 hours. So I've been dealing. It's a show and go day for me. A little under the weather.
You've been hooping though, man. Who's hoop? Big time players make big plays in big games.
But you could tell the folks at home, man. 3 o'clock today. I wouldn't move much. We were conserving energy today.
All right.
Uh-oh.
Talk about conserving energy. It is time to play a home run hitter down.
Swing and a miss. Indy comes out with the bat. Telly is talking trash to a 7-year-old. Swing and a miss. Indy comes out with the bat. Telly is talking trash to a 7-year-old. Oh! That guy goes to second. Peter can't handle the ball. He's still running. There's chaos on the field. Jeremiah is rounding third.
Now, after home run hitter, we must yet again learn about the 11 rules of Banana Bowl. From
winner.
Foul balls caught by a fan count as an out.
Oh, they caught it! They did!
Through this, y'all! Clap those hands, Midland. Oh, we're swimming through this rain today, y'all. Did you guys need a little stretch after waiting for the game to start? Touch your toes! Uh-oh, the Beefy Boys taught Mila some new moves, y'all. Let's see those punches! And I know everyone in Texas has their lasso with you. Clap those hands, Midland, and make some noise nice and loud one more time for 7-year-old Mila.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, and parking lot party people from around the world. Tonight, you and thousands of your friends here live, millions more watching at home have gathered to witness something that frat boys across the country could only ever dream of. From parking lots to 80-foot yachts, from backyard grills to a stadium that thrills, the pregamers come from every corner of the globe to witness this. But this is not baseball. No, this is the arena where these Texas two-stepping, tradition upset, big hit-getting ball players await the opening of the gate to deliver a Texas-sized beatdown to whoever lines up across from them. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, it looks like the party animals are about to find out why you don't mess with Texas. But this is not your granddad's pastime. This is not just another night at the ballpark. No, This game is baseball by birth, but it's fruit by name, and an absolute worldwide phenomenon by the grace of God. So now is the time for all of you here in Midland, Texas, that stuck with us through the rain to get up on your feet and give me your voices. Because this is the greatest pregame in sports, and it never ends. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Banana Ball.
Midland. Catcher, Coach Penny, and Coach Andrew, father of the tailgate, Boardman! Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise if able. Remove your caps and join us in honoring America with the singing of tonight's national anthem. Please welcome to the field the Baker Sisters.
Oh, say, can you see? By the dawn's early bright stars, through the perilous fight. Or the rag was still there. Oh, say does
Texas Tailgaters. And for the first time ever, they're caressing the flattest place the United States has to offer, Midland, Texas. He's Drake Toll. I'm Brett Loftus. Man, I am so excited to finally show you this. It's the starting defensive graphic tonight for the Texas Tailgaters. Now, it's time to take a look at that Party Animals lineup.
Yeah, he's got some pretty tough stuff to deal with. And the Party Animals who swept the Texas Tailgaters back in Nashville just 2 weeks ago. Animals.
He's Drake Toll. I'm Brett Loftus. Man, I am so excited to finally show you this. It's the starting defensive graphic tonight for the Texas Tailgaters. Now, it's time to take a look at that Party Animals lineup.
Yeah, he's got some pretty tough stuff to deal with. And the Party Animals who swept the Texas Tailgaters back in Nashville just 2 weeks ago.